All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live this Tuesday evening. It is the Indiana Fever taking on the Seattle Storm.
What's up, guys?
Let's go.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, before we went live, we had Rita Birchfink rejoin the Cult of Fury.
Yay, who was that?
Rita.
Rita.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Rita. Welcome back to the Cult of Fury. Appreciate that.
Thank you. What's up, Sarcasm? What's up, Bradley? What's up, Damon? What's up, Nathaniel, Ulysses, Rhonda, Davis, Tristan, Allen, Paul, Minton, CJ? What's up, Andrew, Jacob, Frederick, Christopher? What's up, everybody? Make sure to hit that like, hit that sub button. Welcome on in here on this Tuesday evening. Not even. It's nighttime.
What's up, y'all? What's up, guys? Some big news. A lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of things to talk about.
Been a crazy. The NBA offseason has been 2 days old already, and so much has already happened. It's absolutely wild.
Shams said that it was going to be a historic offseason in the NBA. So far, that is trending to be true.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Christopher? Congratulations to your Oklahoma City Thunder, who just had the parade today, right?
Yeah, they had the parade today. Mm-hmm.
Over 600,000 people, I heard, over there.
600,000. Okay, I thought maybe we'd get close to maybe 1 million since it's Oklahoma's only big professional win.
Well, it's not that big of a city.
Okay.
That's what I heard. I heard about 600,000 people.
Okay. So, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Zachary Butler? What's up, Damon? Hello, Aiden. What's up, Maggie? How you doing? Mr. Fulton, Saber, Tyler Stewart's in the house. Erica P, what up? What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing?
So much to go over.
So, Damon brings up a point, Josh, that says Bonner is creating chaos at Indy. So, I don't know if you saw this today, but she does not want to rejoin the team.
I did see that today. First off, I want to say we don't know what's going on. We just don't. All we know is that DeWanna Bonner has no intention of returning with the Fever. She says her preferred teams are Atlanta and the Mercury. We don't know what happened behind the scenes. We don't know. We could just speculate. Is it because she was thinking she was going to come to this Fever as a veteran, be in the starting lineup and have a pivotal role? She lost her starting job, went to the bench. She, at her age, wasn't really able to keep up with the offense, an offense that wants to go fast, and she was struggling to keep that pace. She didn't see herself in a pivotal role here going further. Is that what it is? Was it something else? Did something else happen behind the scenes? Don't know. All we know is she's not going to be returning to the Indiana Fever. Now, as far as I know, and I've learned, the Atlanta Dream and the Mercury are her preferred destinations. But the Dream, with their money situation, wouldn't be able to afford DeWanna Bonner. So they would have to get rid of some pieces that they want to acquire her. So not likely to be the Dream. She'll probably be waived and then be picked up by somebody, and it's probably going to be the Mercury. So where her wife plays.
That makes sense.
So DeWanna Bonner, don't expect her back. She will not be coming back. And with her not coming back, and I heard Dantas is going to play basketball in Brazil.
Oh.
So she'll probably have her contract suspended while she's away, which will then open up the Fever to have a emergency contract, which could bring back Ari McDonald.
That would be great. She fits so well and so perfect in this system.
Right. So maybe that's what it was. She didn't fit with the team like she thought she was going to and grew frustrated, or something completely different that happened behind the scenes that we know nothing about. And that's why she's been away from the team. Who knows? But I think she'll probably end up in the Mercury.
That makes sense. They're a pretty good team. They're the second best team in the WNBA right now.
Right. Bring back Ari McDonald. Fever.
Yes.
Bring back Ari.
Like, that would suck for them because they would be down 2 bigs with Dantas and Turner. Or, not Turner, Dantas and Brianna. But we'll see what happens with that. Bonner, excuse me.
I know the Indiana Fever fans would love to see Ari McDonald be back on the roster. She was absolutely a spark for them when she was here on that emergency contract when Sophie and Caitlin Clark went down.
I was shocked that they waived her and kept Colson. But hey, you know what? Colson's actually played pretty well since McDonald had to get waived.
What's up, CJ? What's up, Hip Hop Dan? Rhonda Davis in the house. Tater Heads in here. What's going on, Aiden Richardson? What's going on, guys?
We had a $2 donation for Goodman. Says, all these moves in the NBA just to catch up to the champs.
Ooh, look at Goodman feeling himself. And why wouldn't he? He's a champion.
He's a champion.
Goodman, thank you so much for the 2, man. Did you catch any of the parade today?
Wow.
Did you catch any of the parade? I did see the one part I saw was Aaron Wiggins' speech, which was really, really good. And he showed love to Nick Collison, a legend within the Oklahoma City Thunder organization. So that was pretty cool. I didn't see much else, but that was awesome.
He's the only player to have his number retired by OKC so far, Collison.
Roger with a $2 donation. Holy, is that Celtics roster awful? Let's get into the nuance of that, though. Because the Boston Celtics, since we last went live, had made some big moves. Drew Holiday got traded to the Portland Trailblazers. And return, they're getting Anthony Simons. Hello?
I think that's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Getting Simons back. He's on an expiring deal, so that makes more sense for Boston.
The biggest thing was moving off of Drew Holiday and Porzingis' contract. I think that was a brilliant move for Brad Stevens. I think that was an absolute brilliant move. Drew Holiday, 35 years old. You're going to start to see the decline in the defense more and more. So trading him off, getting Anthony back, dude could be a bucket. He could light it up from downtown. Now his defense, not very good. So the defense takes a hit there, right? But he's on an expiring contract, which makes things interesting for the next season, which I'm going to get to in a second. And then today, Porzingis, like I just said, he got traded. He was part of a 3-team trade deal where the Atlanta Hawks received Porzingis and a second-round pick. The Celtics received Georges Niang and a second-round pick. And the Nets received Terrence Mann and the 22nd pick. So the Nets, another first-round pick in this draft later on this week. The biggest thing was the Celtics moving off of those contracts between him and Drew Holiday. And they did that. They just got rid of over $60 million per year. And now they're out of the second apron. That's the important thing. And now they're playing for that 2026-2027 season, where they'll get Jason Tatum back.
There's, I think they got rid of, was it almost like $222 million off their contract to get under that second apron now. So just beautiful moves by the Celtics to kind of not necessarily rebuild, but reset their roster.
Yeah, so I think what Brad Stevens is doing with the Boston Celtics is brilliant. It's brilliant.
Good job by Brad Stevens to get rid of this money going forward.
Yep.
I like it. I wasn't expecting KP to go to the Hawks. Where do you think he fits there?
Well, they got good size, rim protector, who can space the floor. That's awesome and all, but the injuries.
Yeah.
The injuries. That is tough. That is tough. There was another trade in the NBA today between the Pelicans and the Wizards, where the Pelicans are trading C.J. McCollum and Kelly Olynyk and a future second-round pick to the Washington Wizards for Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey, and the 40th pick in Wednesday's draft. So JP, yet on another team, he's going to New Orleans. and CJ is going up to Washington. Wow.
They had to do something out there in New Orleans, man. Like, it just wasn't working. Obviously, we saw them not even make the play-ins last year. They had to do something. Now you get younger and faster with Jordan Poole.
Wow. And then Shams just tweeted out 25 minutes ago, the Dallas Mavericks 9-time NBA All-Star Kyrie Irving is declining his $43 million player option, intends to sign a 3-year, $119 million contract with the franchise. And this includes a player option in 2027, 2028.
So that's well, I think that's less than what Kyrie was going to opt into. So I think that's better for, I guess, maybe both sides.
Huh.
Okay. And then they also they re-signed Daniel Gafford yesterday, so it looks like he's not going to be traded.
Daniel Gafford on an extension, which I don't mind. I mean, Dallas Mavericks, they, just in case Davis goes down with injury, they'll still have Gafford. They'll still have Derek Lively.
So then maybe they end up trading PJ Washington this offseason then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Probably count on that.
It's a lot of news, and we're just 2 days into the NBA offseason, man.
Yep. Also, the NBA owners approve a $1.5 billion sale of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Lynx. A $1.5 billion sale of the Minnesota Timberwolves from Glenn Taylor to an investment group led by e-commerce entrepreneur Mark Lohr and former baseball star Alex Rodriguez gained NBA approval today, finalizing a complex and continuous process for more than 4 years after the deal was reached. So the Lynx and Timberwolves have a new daddy. Oh.
See, I didn't know they were buying the Lynx. I thought they were just buying the Timberwolves. So that's pretty cool. But it took 4 years to finalize. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Because, you catch Rodriguez on the sidelines a lot of the Timberwolves games. I don't think I've ever seen him on the sidelines of a Lynx game yet.
Hey, man, get out of here with that shit, man. I don't do that crap around here.
So that's pretty cool that they end up buying both the Lynx and the Timberwolves.
What's up, Wild Dog? What up, QC? What's up, Kegman? What's up, Marcus?
We had a $2 super sticker from George J. Gillian Jr. that says, cool. Thank you so much, George. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, George. Over 600 people in the house. Smack that thumbs up. We're going to go over game time predictions here shortly between the Seattle Storm and the Indiana Fever. Fever looking to break a 3-game losing streak on the road. They lost to the Dream, they lost to the Valkyries, and they lost to the Aces in that previous matchup. 3 straight losses on the road. They're looking to snap that. Meanwhile, the Seattle Storm on a current 3-game win streak. They're coming off of a win against the New York Liberty. They beat them 89-79. And Nneka Egwumike was named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Egwumike, such a really good player this season and in her entire career for the Seattle Storm. Love her. She just matches so well with this team with Mag McGore and Gabby Williams. The Seattle team is no joke being 9-5 this season. But yeah, you mentioned that it's 3 in a row on the road losses for the Fever. They are 2-4 on the road this season. Not good.
And if you're just tuning in, DeWanna Bonner will not be returning to the Indiana Fever. She won't be coming back. We don't know why, but apparently her preferred destinations are the Atlanta Dream and Phoenix Mercury. And it's my understanding that the Dream probably not going to happen because of their money situation. They would have to get rid of a couple of players. They could do that, but from my understanding, it probably is less likely to happen. So they probably won't be acquiring DeWanna Bonner. So she'll probably end up where her wife plays on the Phoenix Mercury. Don't know what happened there, but I don't know. I mean, DeWanna Bonner, she came into the Fever as a veteran, everyone was excited about it. I
Mhm.
mean, how could you not be? DeWanna Bonner, vet player. She knows how to get it done, especially in tough situations. However, she only started, I think, 3 games for the Fever before she lost her starting role to Lexi Hull. She just wasn't able to keep up. And I saw someone in the chat earlier say that they remembered her being quoted as a saying, "Man, these girls like to run." Yeah, they do. A Caitlin Clark offense likes to go fast. Maybe she just couldn't keep up. She lost her starting role. She's on the bench, and she just didn't find herself in a pivotal role here with the Fever. It just wasn't a good fit. So it's best to, offload where she can go find a good fit. And for the Indiana Fever, without DeWanna Bonner, and looks like Dantas is probably going to be out. I heard she's going to go play ball in Brazil, and her contract's going to be suspended. Because you know how some of these WNBA players during this time are going out to other countries to play basketball. And if that happens, well, then that means the Indiana Fever can have an emergency contract now. And that could bring back Ari McDonald, which could be a huge thing for the Fever.
Wow, the way she was assisting, the way she was scoring and playmaking for the Fever, it was huge. She helped that offense a little bit when Caitlin Clark was out.
But anyway, that was just speculation on what probably it could have been. DeWanna Bonner not fitting with the team, just wasn't fit for her. It wasn't a fit for the team. Don't know. We don't know exactly what it is. It could be a completely different reason that happened behind the scenes that we know nothing about. But anyway, she won't be coming back.
That sucks. We'll see what ends up happening with her. Hey, Alex Sleepy Jones with the two says, are you guys streaming the draft?
Yes.
Tomorrow night, NBA draft, only round 1, because round 2 is Thursday. We will be live for it.
Yep.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, man. Guys, welcome on in. We just hit 200 likes. We got over 800 in chat. Smack that like, hit that sub button. Indiana and Seattle do battle for the first time this season.
What's up, Charles? What's up, Joe? Hello, Jed Lockett. What's up, Taterhead? Illmatic. Thanks again, Alex. What's up, Joe Brown? Sarah, hello. YouTube sucks. What's up, YouTube sucks?
Hello.
Yusuf Too Sweet. Again, Rhonda Davis is in the house. We are about to go over game time predictions. Say excuse me, Goodman. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Jacob, Too Sweet to you, bro. Too sweets.
What's up, man?
Rocha, you ready to get into game time predictions?
Let's go, baby.
All right, if you guys are, we are. So let's do it. Let's get into game time predictions between the Seattle Storm and the Indiana Fever.
Coming to today's game, Seattle here at home, favored by 3.5 points.
3.5 points. They're 9-5, 5-2 at home. Indiana Fever are 6-7, below 500. They're 2-4 away, and are currently on a 3-game losing streak on the road. So, what's going to give here for the Indiana Fever? This is a tough matchup. The Storm are coming off of a win against the New York Liberty. They beat them by 10 points. They're on a 3-game win streak. Roach, I'm going to take the Storm tonight at home.
I'm gonna go the Fever. They're in their losing streak on the road, Josh. I think they're gonna be playing pissed off. I think they play a little bit better. I'm gonna go the Fever with the upset.
And this is these are two teams that are top 5 offenses, by the way.
Okay.
And the point differential, they're neck and neck. Seattle Storm and Indiana Fever this season so far. By the way, Nneka Ogwumike was named Western Conference Player of the Week. Thank you, Manu5 with a subscribe.
Thank you.
So I'm taking the Storm to win here at home. Roach is going to take the upset with the Indiana Fever and snap a losing streak here. What about MVP, though? Who are y'all taking for MVP of tonight's game? I just mentioned Nneka Ogwumike winning Western Conference Player of the Week. I'll take Nneka.
For me, I'm going to go with Caitlin Clark tonight. I think she flirts with a double-double, maybe even closer to a triple-double. Give me Caitlin Clark as MVP.
You're taking CC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Now, what about X Factor, Rocha? Who's going to be the X Factor for tonight's game for you?
For me, I gotta go with Leah Boston. She's done a great job the last 2 games of staying out of foul trouble in the first half. Second half, she's picked up 4 fouls the last 2 games. Wanted to see stay out of foul trouble and get another double-double tonight.
My X Factor tonight is going to be Skylar Diggins, Roach. I'm going to go with Skylar Diggins, who's actually the leading scorer for the Seattle Storm this season at 18 points per game. She's also the assist leader at 6 assists per game, which is good for 4th in the WNBA. Skylar Diggins, my X Factor tonight.
The veteran.
Yes.
Love her.
Now moving on to props. Who do y'all think is going to score the first points of tonight's game? Who scores first?
I'm going to go with Lexi Hall in a backdoor cut.
Lexi Hall?
Mm-hmm.
My first bucket is going to be Aaliyah Boston inside.
Hey, we're both going to Fever for the first bucket, baby.
All right. Now, what about first 3 tonight, Roach? Who knocks down the very first splash of tonight's game?
I'm going to go with the Seattle Storm player, and that's Miss Gabby Williams.
Gabby Williams?
Mm-hmm.
My first 3 is going to be Skylar Diggins.
Nice.
Dude, Skylar is knocking it down from downtown. 43% from beyond the arc this season. She's got a shot. I'll take Skylar.
Okay. Wow, holy crap. 43% is wild.
Yeah. The thing is, Seattle Storm, they have a few players that shoot over 40% from beyond the arc. So be careful. Guard that perimeter tonight, Indiana. Now, what about the over-under? What is it at?
Tonight's over-under, let me refresh this real quick. It's went up to 169.5. Nice.
169.5.
Mm-hmm.
It went up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's not too surprising that it went up, Roach, because the Fever and Storm are the 4th and 5th scoring offenses in the WNBA. So 2 top 5 offenses duking it out here tonight. Thank you, Kirk Axel, for the subscribe.
Thank you.
But 169.5, are you taking the over or under on that?
You know what? I don't care. I'm going the over still. I want like a 95-92 type game tonight.
Give me the over. Give me the over, Roach.
Let's go. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Like you said, with these 2 being top 5 offenses, let's get a lot of offense tonight. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's our game time predictions. Thank you for following along. Smack that like, hit that sub button. We're minutes away from tip-off. Let's go. Over, under. Wanda Davis is going with the under today. A lot of people agreeing with those shots going with the over.
Now, let's see. Who are people taking tonight? Let me scroll up here. Fever, Storm. Let us know who you guys have tonight. A little bit more people just walked in the door. Me and Roach are split tonight. Damon is taking the Storm. Steven is taking the Fever.
Okay.
CLL dropping those Storm emotes. Speaking of emotes, I added some more emotes for tonight's game. I added the Blonde Bombers. There is Lexi and Sophie Cunningham. I also added Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston.
Let's go.
So, Fever fans, here are all the Fever emotes at your disposal right here. There it is. There's Caitlin Clark. There's Lexi. There's Sophie. There's Aaliyah Boston. There's another CC right there. That's that look where she went like this.
Just the way you put it right there in the chat, it looks like Lexi and Caitlin are like yelling at each
About
other.
the kiss?
Yeah.
Why don't you stop writing fan fiction?
I wasn't gonna say that. Oh, never.
Yes, you were.
Let's go. Damon says, I'm hoping for an Ari McDonald icon in the future.
That's what I think is going to happen. With DeWanna Bonner, if you're just tuning in, DeWanna Bonner will not be returning to the Indiana Fever. We don't know specifically why. It's not known, but she will not be returning to the Fever. She wants to go to either the Dream or the Mercury. that seem to be a better fit. It's probably not going to be the Dream because of money situations. They would have to make some moves. Could happen, but probably not. She'll probably end up on the Mercury. And Dantes, I heard she's going to go play basketball in Brazil, which means her contract will then get suspended, right? Um, and then if that's the case, well, that leaves a spot open for the Fever. They can sign somebody. And who else are they going to go sign but Ari McDonald?
Yes. We already seen how great of a fit she is with this system. She was incredible for them, even only playing, what, about 4 or 5 games.
She was a bucket from beyond the arc. What did she have, like 6 steals in like few games?
Yeah.
Like, she was absolutely stellar on both sides of the ball. She was a massive spark off the bench. There were moments of the games where Ari McDonald was the best player for the Fever that night.
And I feel like every single steal she got led to points by the Fever. Every single steal.
$2 donation from Rogier says Sophie Cunningham needs to be traded from my team. Your fantasy team, you're looking to trade off Sophie. Any takers?
I'll take her in real life.
Oh, well, I'm sure you would, Roach. I'm sure you would. Where we at, dude? Thank you again, Rogier.
Thank you. We are 6 likes away from 300 already. Go.
And we're probably less than 10 minutes away from tip-off. The game is going to be broadcasted on NBA TV. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be taking place in Seattle. The Storm, 5-2 at home. Fever, 2-4 on the road. And they're looking to snap a losing streak here against this Storm that's been pretty dang good, man.
Yeah, what, 4 and 5? The 4 and 1, excuse me, in the last 5, 9 and 5 on the year, as you just mentioned. This team's got so much talent.
Nneka Ogwumike coming off that 26 performance and 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks against the New York Liberty. She was a absolute bucket. She was 12 for 17 from the field. She was named Western Conference Player of the Week. Skylar Diggins had 20 points and 6 assists in that game. Gabby Williams, 12 points in that one with 10 assists. Gabby Williams has been fantastic.
They picked her up late last year. They re-signed her this year. Gabby Williams was a hell of a find for Seattle.
And then there's Mac Magor, the big, over there for the Seattle Storm. They've been incredible. So it's going to be a tall order for the Indiana Fever here. But these are the top 5. These are 2 of the top 5 offenses in the WNBA. Can the Fever snap their losing streak here tonight against the Storm? This would be a big win. This would be a huge sigh of relief if they can take down a really good Seattle Storm team.
Kind of need it, man. They need it for their confidence. They got to find their confidence back. I feel like that's been shot here to start this road trip.
One thing I'm really curious about is the Fever defense versus the Seattle offense, especially with Seattle's ball movement. They're really good at moving this ball. I think they have the league best 22 assists a game. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let me look that up right here. Let me double check this one. Seattle Storm, they're just behind the Lynx now. They have 22 assists a game, just behind the Lynx in the WNBA. 22 assists. Now, the Fever averaged 19.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, but the thing is, the Indiana Fever are pretty good. They've been a pretty decent team all season long, guarding against the perimeter, getting into those passing lanes. They got to do that big tonight.
They have to. If they're going to win tonight, man, I want to see somebody like Lexi Hall and Sophie step up on defense.
Also, what we want to see from the Indiana Fever is cut down those turnovers, man.
Yeah. I mean, the second half turnovers last game was just awful, man. That and their fouling. They foul way too much.
And hopefully Leah Boston can stay out of foul trouble here tonight, going up against Ogwumike and going up against Mac Magor.
Like I mentioned, she's done great in the first half. The last 2 games against the Valkyries and the Aces stayed out foul trouble. But I think she's picked up 4 fouls in each of the last 2 halves. She can't do that tonight. At all. Rozier the 2 says, I tagged you on some news about the
The
Mavs.
Dallas Mavericks are expected to use their 5.7 million money line. Oh my goodness, why am I blanking on this?
Mid-level exemption.
Mid-level. Thank you.
Yes.
To target Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell, or Malcolm Brogdon. I would take Chris Paul.
Chris Paul?
Yes.
Yeah, D'Lo's way too inconsistent. Brogdon's always hurt. And Schroeder, yeah, I would take Chris Paul or Schroeder between those 4.
Yeah.
Schroeder.
Thank you, Rozier, on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. 952 people in the house. We just went over our game time predictions. What's up, Jets? As I'm starting to think Clark isn't fully 100%. Yes, teams have been aggressive, but she doesn't look like Clark. Her game against the Liberty felt like she was running off of pure adrenaline. Well, she had back-to-back really good games from beyond the arc and stuff. Teams are playing her. They're double teaming her. They're cutting her off. She's forced to shoot long balls, and her passes are getting intercepted left and right. They're cutting off those passing lanes too for CC. So they're gonna have to get a little bit more clever. And these other players are going to need to step up so that way they can focus away the defense a little bit better. That's why I say run that offense through Aaliyah Boston. When the times get tough, run that offense through Aaliyah Boston, even if you got to get somebody else to get it to her.
Mm-hmm. And great thing was for most of that game against the Aces, the Fever looked for Aaliyah Boston. Even when she didn't have the greatest of inside position, they still looked for her. So why not go back to that again tonight? Or maybe you can find somebody like Lexi or Sophie open for the corner. They just got to hit their shots.
What's up, B-Hub? What's up, you for real? What's up, Yvette?
Hi.
¿Cómo estás? Hope you're doing well. Sonic Boom, ¿cómo estás?
Welcome on in, guys and gals. We're less than 50 likes away from 400. We are just minutes away from tip-off. Let's go.
So right now on NBA TV, they have Chicago Sky versus the Sparks, and the Sky are up 6 over the Sparks with 2:28 left to go, and Cardoso just made it a 7-point game.
Speaking of Cardoso, this is her last game with the Chicago for a little bit. She's also going to be going to Brazil.
She'll be going to Brazil. Her contract will be suspended. Because that's such a weird thing in the WNBA that I have to start getting used to.
Yeah.
Like, currently, there are players around the league that are suspended right now off their contract while they're playing European basketball, like Phoebish for the New York Liberty. And then there's another wave coming up here with players going to Brazil to play, like Cardoso and Dantas for the Indiana Fever. We were just talking about that earlier. With Dewana Bonner not coming back for the Fever, and Dantas, she will have her contract suspended when she goes to play in Brazil. That's going to leave a spot open for the Fever. And we are thinking that's a no-brainer. Go get and bring back Ari McDonald. Bring back Ari.
Yeah, it is crazy that the WNBA does that because the Valkyries are without like 3 or 4 players right now because of the overseas stuff.
Yes.
Like Tammy Fag-Bentley. We didn't get to see her when they faced the Fever a couple of days ago because she's overseas.
That's correct, Mundo.
Let's go.
That's correct, Mundo. Lynx ball, 32 seconds, tied at 64. Ooh, the Lynx and Mystics. Coming down to the wire here.
Let's see. Okay, Josh Austin with 19 and 8. Kiki, a double-double, 11 and 10.
And they just went up too, 66-64 with 27 seconds to go. Dallas up big over Atlanta in the fourth quarter, 68-55.
What?
55 points for the Dream, and there's only 16 seconds left in that game. Dallas is going to win.
Bro, Dallas is going to get, their 3rd or 4th win of the season, man.
Oh, you let me pull up that box score real quick. I want to see what Paige is doing because Paige has been a monster this year in her rookie season. Paige Beckers, let's see. She's got 12 points. Arike went off for 21.
There you go.
Arike went off for 21. 10 points for Lee. 11 off the bench for James. Wow.
That's going to be, after starting this season really slow, that's going to be like 2 or 3 wins in the last week for the Dallas Wings. How about that?
So that's your scores from around the league currently right now. As we're getting ready for this Fever and Seattle Storm game, we already went over our game time predictions. We went over our situations, what the teams need to do and not do. Like Indiana, they need to cut down those turnovers here tonight as they look to go against a really formidable team. Two top 5 offenses in the league, top 5 teams in differential. Fever looking to snap a 3-game road losing streak. Seattle on a current 3-game win streak. They're 5-2 at home. I'm taking the Storm. Roger's taking the Fever. If you're just walking through the door, DeWanna Bonner will not be playing tonight. She will not be playing ever again for the Fever. She will not return for the Fever at all for the rest of the season. So expect her to be moved off and probably waived and picked up by someone.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Mercury. That's my guess. Where her wife plays, Alyssa Thomas. Also, Dantas. She'll be going to play basketball in Brazil. So I think the Fever will be signing Ari McDonald. That's my guess. They'll be signing Ari McDonald here pretty soon.
And that would be so great for this offense. Maybe that's what they need. They need Ari McDonald back to play make when Caitlin Clark's struggling or getting double teamed.
Now, as far as the reason why DeWanna Bonner is not going to be returning to the Fever this season, we don't know. There's no official answer. We can only speculate. My guess is, and this is just a guess, okay? My guess is DeWanna Bonner had big expectations. The Fever had big expectations on her role for the Fever this season. They went out and got a bunch of veterans to put around the core 3 of Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston, which makes sense. However, DeWanna Bonner, she only started 3 games for the Fever before having to move to the bench. She lost her starting role to Lexi Hull. Why? DeWanna Bonner, at her age, just wasn't really able to keep up with the pace of the offense. I mean, she was like surprised at how much they like to run. And the thing is, the Fever can, at this very moment, play and need to play at a faster pace. That's where their success comes from, right? So she's been coming off the bench, and I just don't think it ended up being a good fit for either side as we're at this point in the season. So it's best that she get moved off the team, go somewhere else where she can have a good fit. Both sides thought it would be a good fit. It just turns out it's probably not. Now, that's just my speculation, that it's just not a good fit, and she's going to be moved off somewhere. We'll see. Maybe the Fever will try to explore some trades, but because of the money situation, the money that DeWanna Bonner's getting paid, it's my understanding that there's some teams out there that that would probably want DeWanna Bonner that are not going to be able to afford DeWanna Bonner without making some major moves. So she's probably going to be having her contract ate by the Fever, get waived, and picked up by somebody.
Yeah.
That's my total guess.
I would think so, too. I think that's going to happen as well. We'll see what happens with that.
Oh, my goodness. The game started.
Oh, the game? What the?
It's not. The game has started. Indiana down 4-5. 8:08 left to go in the first quarter. They're not showing it on NBA TV. We're still stuck with the Sky in Sparks game.
Does anybody know where this game's being shown in the meantime? Let's see. 8.
Don't laugh out loud at me. I didn't know. I didn't know. We have it on the game channel.
Yeah.
The game's not being broadcasted right now.
They still got the rest of the Chicago and LA game on. So it's 5-4 right now. Seattle leads with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. So as soon as this,
it's supposed to be on NBA TV, and they're still with the Sky and Sparks game with 50 seconds to go.
Check Prime here. Let me see. I can do that. All right. They've been fouling Chicago a lot here, so this game's been dragging on. Let me see. I could try to get that popped up here. Okay, let's do some play-by-play. All right. Oh, they're okay. Right now they're in a review, so that's good. It's delaying the game a little
You have
bit.
the game?
Yeah, I
On
put it on
Amazon?
I put it on my phone.
Terrible scheduling, man. Terrible.
So right now, guys, there's a review going on in the Seattle Indy game, so it's a little bit of a delay, anyways.
So sorry about that, yo. I mean, the game is supposed to be on NBA TV, and it's not on the broadcast right now. They're still with the Sky and Sparks game with 50 seconds to go. So Roach had to pull up the league pass. So you take it away, Roach.
Okay.
It's 5-4, Seattle Storm up by 1. 5 points from Nneka Egwumike. 2 points from Aaliyah Boston and 2 points from Caitlin Clark off of a steal. Aaliyah Boston just committed a foul, too.
Oof. Oh, that's not good. Already one early foul in Aaliyah Boston. She's got to be careful. They're still in a review right now, folks. As soon as it gets going, I'll let you guys know.
So for those who are needing to watch on NBA TV, if that's the way you're going to have to watch it, it's gonna come on until after the Sky Sparks game.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, it's a 9-point lead for Chicago, so this game should end here pretty fast. Like, Jesus. All right, still a review. They're still reviewing something here in this Indiana game. Or maybe it was not
flagrant.
Oh.
They're looking to see whether or not it was a flagrant foul or not, Roach.
Okay, gotcha.
And it says Nneka Ogwumike will make a flagrant free throw.
Oh.
So it was a flagrant foul against Aaliyah Boston?
Oof. They weren't showing any replays on this broadcast. Oh, yeah, free throw just happened. There we go. 6-4 now. 6-4.
Thank you, Sarah.
What's up,
Good to see you. Smack that thumbs up. 1.5 thousand people in the house, baby.
All right, so here we go, guys. It's going to be an inbounds here for the Seattle Storm. And it's a steal. A steal by Lexi Hall. Josh, she's going to hit it up to Caitlin Clark. She's going to slow it down. 8:01 to go in the first. 6-4 Seattle. Boston with the spin move. Spin move again. Josh, she goes inside. Boston scores.
That was actually a CC steal. That was a Caitlin Clark steal.
Okay. All right. Good job. Defense needs the offense right there.
So it's a tied game at 6?
Yes, sir. 6-6.
Awesome.
7:42 to go. Here's a 3-ball by the former Fever Wheeler, no good, and a rebound by Lexi with 7:36 to go in the first.
Man, they're really dragging out the Chicago Sky Sparks game with 50 seconds to go. They're dragging this.
They keep fouling. Here's Skylar Diggins inside. Layup is good.
Skylar Diggins with her first bucket of the game. 8-6 score and lead for the Storm.
Caitlin Clark, 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Clark will hand it off here to Mitchell. Back to Caitlin Clark. Screen by Leah Boston. Clark attacks down low. Bounces deflected, stolen away by the Seattle Storm. Here comes Wheeler. Jump shot over hole is no good. Rebounded by Aaliyah Boston.
Now there's this long review in the Sky game.
Bragg. What are you reviewing? Aaliyah, 6:51 to go. Goes inside for Howard. Howard goes up. She misses. Gets it on rebound. Her layup's good. 8-8.
What's up, Avatar?
Hey, man. What's up, bro? All right, 6:37 to go here in the first quarter, guys. It's 8-8, Seattle and Indiana. It's Diggins with it up top and a handoff here to Magbegor. Gets it inside. Gabby Williams down the lane for 2.
And she's fouled by Lexi Hull.
Late.
And 1 for Gabby.
Okay. Late foul call there. So good job. Gabby Williams, Josh, winning side. Yeah, Lexi swiped down in her arm and got the foul call. 10-8 Seattle. Gabby Williams, another free throw coming up here. Meanwhile, the Chicago game still got this long-ass review going. Free throw is good for Gabby Williams. 11-8. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. Here comes Fever.
Good.
Clark inside. Josh, Aaliyah Boston scored again.
There you go. Aaliyah Boston, 6 points, 2 rebounds. CC with 3 assists.
Bro, she's been sissy like crazy in the first quarter. Missed shot here by Seattle, rebounded by the Fever. 6 minutes
Aaliyah
ago.
Boston with the rebound. Let's go.
And Josh, Lexi airballs out of bounds.
It's Storm ball. It's 11-10. Storm lead.
5:57 to go here in the first quarter. All right. Storm. Almost called them Phoenix. Whoops. We're bringing up court for Eric Arena, the former Fever. We're handed off here to Ogwumike. Left elbow against Howard. Now to Magbegor. Hand off Gabby Williams. Gabby, layup. And 1 again, Gabby Williams.
And 1.
Bro, Josh, that's back-to-back in ones for Gabby.
13-10 lead for the Storm. If you guys are looking for this game, it's supposed to be on NBA TV, but they have the Sky and Sparks game. Sky's up by 11 with 37 seconds to go, and they've been in a review for freaking like almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, what the hell?
Get the game off. It's a double-digit game with 37 seconds to go.
Gabby will miss the free throw, and the Fever will have the possession. Here comes Indiana. It's Caitlin Clark with 3 assists already, as Josh just mentioned. She'll have it up top. On the right elbow, crossover against Magbegor. 12 to shoot, 5:26 to go in the first. Caitlin Clark goes inside for the layup. She missed it. Rebound goes to Boston. Put back. No, but she draws a shooting foul.
Against Gabby Williams. So that's going to be 2 shots coming up for Aaliyah Boston.
She is really, it looks like Josh, she's already really dominating this game against Seattle, man.
Good. Aaliyah Boston, she's been a beast this season, man.
When she's not in foul trouble.
Christian says, Josh is getting pissed. Oh, yeah. I mean, we're 5:21 left to go in the first quarter, and the game's not on yet on NBA TV when it's supposed to be because the Sky game is dragging on. They gotta learn when to cut games, man.
Absolutely.
They do that on TNT. Well, they used to.
Like this game is what, 95? It's a 10-point game with 37 seconds to go. Why are we getting on these fouling?
Oh, I'll tell you this, man. If I'm the head of the NBA, I'm pissed. Get that game off right now.
Fever on. We did have a little bit of a delay in the Fever game. Lexi had some blood, so they just cleaned her up.
Oh. No one makes her bleed her own blood.
I don't have time to bleed.
1.9 thousand people in the hills.
8 likes away from 500 already.
In the first quarter, Roach?
See? All right, Aaliyah Boston made the first free throw. 13-11 early lead for Seattle.
See, the Sky just inbounded. They're just now getting the game going. And then there was another foul!
Bro, why are they fouling? What? Whoa. All right, Aaliyah Boston made both free throws. Josh chat. 13-12 Seattle. 5:13 to go here in the first. Here is Skylar Diggins, the veteran. Kicking it out to Gabby. All to the right elbow for Erica Wheeler. Gets a screen here by Magmagor. Back up to Gabby. 5 to shoot. Attacks Lexi. Top jump shot. Short Josh. Caitlin Clark the rebound. Excuse me. Here comes Cece. The other way. Step back jumper. Too strong. Rebounded by Skylar Diggins.
Diggins with her first rebound.
And then she was fouled up court by Natasha Howard.
Natasha Howard with her first foul?
Yes, sir.
Or
yes.
Second? Oh.
Wait, let me see.
Maybe how many fouls does Natasha have now?
Yeah, two.
2?
Oof. That's not good. All right, Josh, we got a timeout. We got a timeout here on the floor. Perfect.
Okay. Timeout by who?
I think it's an official timeout.
An official timeout with 4:46 left to go in the first quarter. Seattle Storm 13, Indiana 12. How about Aaliyah Boston so far? 8 points, 3 rebounds. Caitlin Clark, 3 assists with 2 points and a steal. Natasha Howard, 3 rebounds and 2 points. For the Seattle Storm, 6 points came from Nneka Ogwumike, 5 points came from Gabby Williams, 2 points from Skylar Diggins. And finally, the Chicago Sky beat the Sparks so they can get this game off the broadcast and put up the Fever game so I can finally watch.
Like, dude, the ending of that game took like 20 minutes. That's what it felt like. Let's see. Is the officials timeout? I still haven't shown, so I'm guessing it's officials timeout. So yeah, good start here for both Seattle and Indiana. Aaliyah Boston, she can stay out of foul trouble today, Josh. She's on her way to a great game.
We're at a timeout currently.
All right, timeout. Officials timeout here on the floor. Maybe they're showing this because it's a commercial break. That's what I'm thinking. Well, hopefully they cut right to it. Hey, what's up? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? What up? What's up, Dr. Sarah? Desmond Castro, War Dogs in the house. Angel Gabriel, Mitch Smith. What up? Hello, Dragos. B-Tech 09. What's up?
Welcome on in on this Tuesday night, guys. We're 30 likes away from 600. We thank y'all for joining tonight.
Whoa, hold up. You say 30 likes away from 600?
Si, senor.
Whoa.
Let's go. Angel says, I need Gabby over 9.5 rebounds plus assists for $210.
Say that again?
Gabby Williams over 9.5 rebounds plus assists. I think that could be done. Gabby Williams, great player for Seattle. They picked her up late last year and kept her this season. Bro, why are they still interviewing Cardoso? The game's back on. Go to the game.
Oh, my goodness. The WNBA still needs so much more work with their presentation.
Like, schedule these games like 2.5 hours apart.
Oh, it looks like we're going to get some substitutions here. Dantas checking in for Kelsey Mitchell, and it's expected that she will be joining the Brazil team, possibly. Sydney Colson will check in for Lexi Hull. Sophie Cunningham checks in for Natasha Howard.
It's a lot of substitutions for Indiana Fever hockey change. All right, here comes the Seattle Storm up court. It's Skylar Diggins with it. Gets past the defense, lays it up and in. Skylar Diggins. 15-12 lead here for Seattle. Here is Colson. 4:29 to go here in the first quarter. So having it against Gabby. Out to Caitlin Clark, right elbow inside for Boston, and she's fouled on the floor. That was Magmagor with the personal foul.
Magmagor picking up a personal. That's going to be her first.
First foul. But why are they taking forever? What is
Sorry,
this?
let's just stick with the game.
Inbounds here as Gaming with Monty. Thank you for subscribing. Colson finds Caitlin Clark. She'll get a screen. Caitlin attacks to the corner. Sophie for three. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Dantas has got it. Second chance stolen away by Gabby Williams. She'll go inside. Jaws kick it out. Deflected out of bounds by Sophie with 3:49 to go. Good defense.
What's the score?
15-12 lead here for Seattle. 15-12. And now an inbounds for the Storm. Gabby Williams going to try to inbound it. Got to hurry up. Bailey gets it off to Skylar Diggins. She will attack here up top against Dantas. Inside for Magmagor. She'll turn around. She is fouled and one.
Another and one for the Storm. That's the third and one this quarter. This foul coming from Aaliyah Boston, her first.
Oof.
Magmagor, her first bucket.
So 2 and 1 shots for Gabby Williams, and now 1 for Izzy Magmagor.
So that's 3 team fouls.
Yeah.
For the Fever.
So 2 more, and Seattle will go into the bonus.
What's up, JD Lamonte, tuning in from Mississippi.
Hello. Magmagor will make her free throw, and it's 18-12 Seattle.
6-point deficit for the Fever, and here come Indiana with Boston, Clark, Dantas, Colson, and Cunningham on the floor.
3:43 to go. Here's Caitlin Clark. She'll have a right elbow against Gabby Williams. Pass inside for Boston. It's deflected out of bounds with 9 to shoot. 3:36 to go. Josh, Seattle did a good job of getting their hands in the passing lanes right there. Stephanie Wright. She's obviously back on the sideline. It was good to see her last game. Inbounds here for the Fever. They got 7 to shoot. 3:36 to go in the first quarter. They trail at 18-12. It's going to be Sydney Colson. They inbound it underneath the bucket to Dantas. Right elbow off to Caitlin Clark. She waits, hesitates, gives off to Sophie. 3 to shoot. Inside for Dantas. She's fouled on the floor by Gabby Williams. Still 18-12 Seattle. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. What's up, Michael White? Guys, we're up over 600 likes from 50 away from 700. Thank y'all.
Gotcha, Roger. Gotcha.
Reggie. All right, inbounds coming up here for Caitlin Clark. She's going to look for it. She's going to get off to Colson here, the Dantas. Back to Colson. 10 to shoot, 3:25 to go in the first. Hand it back to Caitlin Clark. She attacks Erica Wheeler, her former teammate. Clark goes inside, kicks out Dantas. She traveled. It's a travel on Caitlin Clark.
Turnover. Seattle Storm basketball. 3:19
to go here in the first quarter. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. All right, 18-12 still the lead here for Seattle. Oh, game's on. There you go.
3:17, 16, 15.
You're second ahead.
All right, I'm going to change channel, then you go ahead.
Okay, so here we go. Here's Erica Wheeler. She'll have it up top. Kick it out to Alyssa Clark for 3. That's no good. Long rebound goes to Sophie Cunningham. Here comes Lexi now. Hand it up to Kaylin. Deep 3. Caitlin Clark misses. Rebound Dantas. Dantas goes up and
1. All right, go ahead, change your channel, Roach.
Okay.
And 1 for Dantas. Skylar Diggins picking up the foul, her first.
Let's go, Dantas.
Daily News, you were timed out. You weren't hidden. You were timed out for spamming. That's the reason. Not because what you said, because you were spamming. Spam again, and you will be. It's up to you.
All right, Dantas. The N1 opportunity. What's going to be her final game before she goes overseas? The free throw is good.
All right, Seattle Storm in their white uniforms, Fever in their red jerseys. Storm will be shooting on the right side of the court. Let's see for synced up Roach, 251, 50,
Yep.
49. All right.
All right, Josh, chat. Here's Alyssa Clark with the ball left elbow. She's had some good moments from downtown this year. Sure handed off here now to the right elbow. It's the rookie pass off to Wheeler. Mao inside. She'll try to go up and good.
Malonga from 5 feet puts it up and puts it in and gives Seattle a 20-15 lead. 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes Sydney Colson bringing up ball. Hits Sophie down to the post. Goes Dantes, puts the ball on the floor, gets Malonga. Pump fake, goes up and under, leads into a shot off the bank. Dantes from 8 feet has 4 points. Actually, 5 points off the bench and cuts the lead to 3. Back on the other side, Skylar Diggins. It's Malonga on the high post. Dumps inside. Alicia Clark makes the bucket and is fouled by Sophie Cunningham. Wait a minute. That's not an and one.
Oh.
They didn't count the bucket.
Okay.
For AC. So it's just going to be a foul on the floor against Sophie Cunningham, and that's going to send Alicia Clark, AC, to the line for 2 shots.
All right, looks like they're going to be in the bonus now, or the Seattle Storm.
Ooh, boy. I'm finally able to watch the game. I'm finally able to watch the game on NBA TV. Matt McGuire will check in for Erica Wheeler. Kelsey Mitchell will check in for Caitlin Clark during these free throws. As AC for the Storm knocks down the first free throw. 21-17 Seattle. 2:06 left to go here in the first quarter. On the floor for the Fever, Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Dantes, Sydney Colson, and Sophie Cunningham. For the Seattle Storm, Mag McGore, Skylar Diggins, Alicia Clark, Malonga, and Zaya Cook.
Malonga, Josh, she's only 19 years old. She's young.
Young?
Mm-hmm.
A whole career ahead of her. Yes. AC knocks down both free throws. 22-17, 5-point lead for Seattle. Sydney Colson for the Fever will bring up ball. Crossing the halfway mark, picked up by Skylar Diggins. Fever in their red uniform, shooting on the left side of the court. And Zaya Cook is going to foul Kelsey Mitchell. And I think that's going to put them in the bonus.
Yeah.
And this will be free throws coming up for Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay.
And then Brianna Turner is going to check in for Lexi Hull here.
Brianna Turner getting a little bit more minutes here in the last few games.
Ow! Kelsey Mitchell looking for her first points of the game at the line. First free throw. Good for Kelsey.
Oh, her shot hasn't been falling from downtown, but if she can continue to give foul and tack down low, she'll be just all right.
Here comes the second free throw from Kelsey Mitchell with 1:59 left to go in the first quarter. She'll pull up, and it's both good. 19-22 lead for Seattle. That's a 3-point game. Seattle's basketball, they're shooting on the right side of the court here at home in their white uniforms. Bringing up ball, Zai Cook, bounce pass, Skylar Diggins around the logo, hits the left wing. Malonga, dribble handoff, goes to Skylar Diggins, and out of bounds. Out of bounds, is that off Malonga?
I think they said it's off at Dantes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. It looked like it was off of her. Okay, never mind. Malonga's going to inbound this from the baseline. She's looking to the left corner for Magmagor, and it gets away from her out of bounds. Bad pass on the inbound, and it's
Fever basketball. That was
got a fever of 103. 2.3K watching, listening from wherever you guys are from. We thank you.
Ew.
Sophie will inbound this in the backcourt to Sydney Colson, who will bring up ball. Skylar Diggins waiting for her to cross the halfway mark as she'll pick her up defensively. She'll hit Mitchell inside. Ooh, she's pivoting. She's pivoting, and I think she just traveled. No, they're not going to call the travel. Kicks out the Dantes before she fell, and handoff goes to Colson. She'll drive down the baseline. Boss knocked loose. She recovers. Out to Mitchell. Catch and shoot 3. No bucket there. Out of bounds on the rebound attempt off of the Fever. It's going to be Seattle basketball.
I guess she missed because Bo don't like it. She did travel.
She moved that. She dragged that pivot foot.
Yeah.
But 22-19, it's going to be Seattle ball nonetheless. Malonga, guarded by Dantes, hits Skylar Diggins in the right corner, and there's going to be a foul here against Dantes.
Oof.
So Malonga will go to the line for 2 free throws as both teams are in the bonus here with 1:14 left to go in the first. Caitlin Clark will check back in for Sophie Cunningham, so bring back CC out there on the floor. Lexi Hull will check in for Sydney Colson. So We got Cece and Lexi out there.
Pretty good. Lexi, good effort for her so far. Cece's yet to score.
When they have Cece, Lexi, and Sophie Cunningham on the floor at the same time, you know what that is, right?
What?
Tres leche.
Just let's. I like it.
All right, after the free throws, it's 24-19 Seattle with a 5-point lead once again. Caitlin Clark has scored, Rocha. She has 2 points.
Oh, my bad. That's right.
And she'll drive with Kelsey Mitchell getting the pass, and she'll draw a foul from Zaya Cook. Kelsey Mitchell will go back to the charity stripe for 2.
Good job by Mitchell. Trying these 2 fouls here, back-to-back possessions. Excuse me. Holy crap.
Miles Gardner says, why isn't it showing on NBA TV? Miles, it took almost the entire first quarter for me to get the game on NBA TV where it's supposed to be broadcasted. If it's still not showing for you, you probably are blacked out.
Yeah.
That's my guess. If it's still not showing up for you, you're probably blacked out. Because it's now on NBA TV finally for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell will knock down both free throws, and she cuts the lead to 3. Mitchell now with 4 points.
Okay.
Bringing up ball is going to be Seattle. And here we go. On the floor, McGregor, Wheeler, Clark, Malonga, and Zaya Cook. Wheeler on the drive inside. Missed the layup. Malonga with a putback. No good. Rebound will fall to Kelsey Mitchell. They're down by 3. Mitchell brings up ball. She'll stop on a dime. Pull up from deep. And it's good for a splash. Kelsey Mitchell ties the game at 24.
For the first 3 of the game for the Fever.
24 all here in the first quarter with 35 seconds remaining. McGregor, we're going to get a offensive foul from Erica Wheeler.
Oh.
She fouls Kelsey Mitchell. That's a turnover, Roach.
That's Fever ball, Joshua.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Have to use my biblical name?
Yes.
Ball's inbounded. CC will bring it up. 4 turnovers now for Seattle, 5 for Indiana here in the first quarter. CC on the drive, the kick, wide open, 3 for Dantes. A splash. 27-24, Indiana with the lead. CC with her 4th assist. Dantes, Rocha, has 8 points off the bench here.
Great production, man.
10 seconds, no shot clock for the Seattle Storm. It's Wheeler off the screen from Malonga. Drops to the right elbow. A pass to the baseline will go to Zaya. Kick out to AC for 3. Won't fall. Rebound is going to end the first quarter. That's it here in the first. 27-24 Fever.
Josh Fever did a great job ending that quarter. The back-to-back threes. Kelsey Mitchell got to the charity strike a couple times. Great ending to that quarter for Indiana.
How about Kelsey Mitchell, Dantes, and Aaliyah Boston in that first quarter, Roach? They were scoring. Mitchell was able to draw some fouls. 4 of her points came from the free throw line. That's what you want to see from Kelsey.
Yeah.
Drive downhill. She could either get a layup or she could draw fouls.
Mm-hmm.
She's got 7 points. Aaliyah Boston, she's 3 for 4 from the field, 8 points, 3 boards. And then off the bench, Dantes, a perfect 3 for 3. 1 for 1 from downtown, 8 points off the bench. Cece, she had 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 points, and 1 rebound in that first quarter. Natasha Howard with 2 points and 3 boards. For the Seattle Storm, out of that first quarter, 6 points came from Nneka Egumike, 5 from Gabby Williams, 3 from Magbagor, 4 from Skylar Diggins. They had 6 points off the bench from Malonga and Alicia Clark. So Dantes alone is outscoring their bench.
Hey, Dantes, Josh, you mentioned it already that she's going overseas at this game. She wants to leave on a great note.
She does. Fever, 2 splashes. That means 2 3-pointers made in the first quarter. Seattle have 1 splash. 1 splash.
I believe that was actually the first field goal of the game, which belonged to Agumake.
Both teams shooting 50% from the field, though.
Okay.
They each had 5 turnovers in that first quarter, right? Seattle Storm gave up 7 points off those turnovers. Fever gave up 5.
So good job.
So Fever capitalizing just a little bit more off those turnovers there.
That's what you want to see out of these games, man.
Now, here's a very interesting stat, Rochita. Indiana, 12 rebounds. Mm-hmm. Seattle, 2.
2?
2!
Wow. Only 2 rebounds an entire quarter is wild.
Simundo.
Okay. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, the $5 donation. Fellas, it's been a while. As we enter the dog days of summer, NBA's football's coming soon. Go, Pack, go!
Right around the corner is the NFL season. The Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, the Lions, the best division of football.
It is. I agree.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll be covering the NFL season. If you guys are brand new and you're curious about that, we will be covering it. Aaron, good to see you, man. Before you know it, it'll be here. Roger, during this commercial break, we have a fun gifted membership from Paul Menton that goes to Silver. It goes to El Maverick, Rob Richardson, bear down, Riley O'Brien, and Super Rogoku.
Welcome, y'all. Thanks to Paul Minton.
Woo! Let's go. Paul, thank you for the 5 gifted, brother.
Let's go.
Dr. Sarah with a $3 sticker. Pom-poms up, Roach.
Hey, let's go.
Dr. Sarah, tip of the hat to you. Aaron Rodgers and Paul freaking Minton. All right, we're back for the start of the second quarter. And here we go. I got you, Eva. I saw that comment. And we're going to get a foul right away.
Yeah, foul on Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay. So, Yvette, that emote right there, that is Aaliyah Boston. This emote right here, that is Lexi Hull. And this emote right here is Sophie Cunningham. So Leah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham. Those are the new emotes. Balls inbounded. The drive it down the hill is good for Zaya Cook. 26-27 lead for Indiana. Zaya Cook through the teeth of the defense. Good bucket. Tough one. 9.5 to go. Here's Caitlin Clark off the screen from Dantas, and she will draw an offensive foul, Dantas. Turns it right back over to Seattle.
That's 6 turnovers now for the Indiana Fever. 6 turnovers.
On the floor for the Fever here in the second quarter, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Caitlin Clark, Dantas, and Brianna Turner. For the Seattle Storm, who have the possession, Agumake, Magbagor, Erica Wheeler, Alicia Clark, and Zaya Cook. AC, inside pass, and a pull-up jumper missed there by Zaya Cook. Rebounded by Magbagor. Out to Neka. She'll drive along the baseline. Dantas to guard. Fadeaway jumper. Neka short of the shot. AC the offensive rebound. Out to Neka for a third opportunity. And it's good this time for Neka.
Dude, good job by following her own shots there.
And with that, Seattle takes a 28-27 lead with 8:56 remaining in the second quarter. Dantas on the elbow. She'll dribble to the left wing. Handoff off the dribble to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has Erica Wheeler on here with 6 on the shot clock. 5 to shoot. She'll hit Dantas left corner. 3 on the shot clock. She'll put the ball on the floor. Driving the baseline. Reverse layup off the rim. And Neka with the rebound. And an outlet pass ahead to Wheeler. Seattle with the 1-point lead. And a bad pass down the baseline. Meant for Magbagor goes sailing by. It's a turnover. Fever ball.
Good job. Good defense there by Indiana.
The Seattle Storm in their white uniforms here tonight. They're shooting on the right side of the court of the broadcast. And the Indiana Fever are in their red uniforms here on the road, shooting on the left side of the court on the broadcast. And it's going to be Fever basketball. On the floor, Mitchell, Hull, Clark, Dantas, and Brianna Turner. Ball is stolen on the inbound pass from Alicia Clark of the Storm. Handoff goes to Erica Wheeler on the left corner. Mitchell to pick her up. 15 on the shot clock. Wheeler is... Oh, ball's knocked loose, stolen up. It's
Nice.
stolen. Was that CC with the steal?
Yeah.
CC with yet another steal, folks. Let's see if the Fever can capitalize here as Wheeler is called for the reach-in foul, Roach.
Yeah, she fouls her former teammate. That's the second foul on Erica Wheeler.
Roach, can you see how many steals that is now for CC?
Caitlin Clark, that is going to be still 2 steals for her.
2 steals,
Yeah.
2 points, 5 assists here.
Great defense by CC so far tonight.
Very good defense. Very good defense. Probably some of the best defense we've seen from her
Absolutely.
so far, man, through a half. And on the drive here, Kelsey Mitchell downhill. Caitlin Clark with yet another assist. 29-28 lead for the Fever. Here come the Seattle Storm, shooting on the right side of the court in their white uniforms. Fever in the red. Magbagor hits Gabby. Now to Magbagor, and it's going to be a travel on Magbagor. She did not dribble before she moved her feet, Roach. So pack your duffel bag. We're going to the left side of the court.
Yeah, can't do that. You got to dribble. As Erica Wheeler would check out here for Seattle, Josh. Skylar Diggins would check in.
Okay. So on the floor for the Fever, Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Clark, and Sophie Cunningham. 17 on the shot clock for the Fever with 7:45 remaining in the half. Boston, the feed inside, leads to a wide open layup. Kelsey Mitchell with the feed.
Dude, running that offense through Boston always works.
Bro, Boston's got double-digit points now, 10 points to go with the 3 rebounds. And with that, Indiana leads it by 3, 31-28. Storm looking to cut into the lead. Here's McMagor, pass inside. Nneka, she'll finish at the rim on a floater off the bank. Cuts the lead to 1. 7:18 left to go in the second quarter. Fever have the possession here. 18 on the shot clock. It is going to be, Natasha Howard stripped. Here buys the Storm. Who was that, Rocha? Was that McMagor with the strip?
That was Agumake.
Agumake with the strip.
Yeah.
Okay. To Gabby Williams, back to Agumake on the left elbow. Natasha Howard on her. A screen by AC. She'll shoot off the screen. The shot is short. CC grabs her second rebound of the game. And an outlet to Sophie Cunningham down the baseline. And she'll be fouled by Skylar Diggins. Sophie to the line for 2 shots. Sophie emotes.
Josh, the Fever are doing such a good job of getting these turnovers and getting in transition, leading to fouls or buckets. Let's go, man. And guys, we are 20 likes away from 800.
20 likes away from 800.
Yes,
Let's go. In the first half, y'all. All right, 31-30. Indiana leads it by 1. Sophie Cunningham at the line shooting 2. First free throw. Count it for Sophie. Her first score of the game.
Yeah, Sophie hasn't scored a whole lot lately, Josh. See if she can get her offensive game going.
Thank you, Rafael Lopez. Second free throw is good for Sophie. Indiana goes back up 3 points, 33-30, with 6:48 to go. Bringing up ball, it's going to be Skylar Diggins, who has 6 points, 3 assists. She's on the floor with McMagor, Gabby Williams, Agumake, and Alicia Clark. Here is the drive down the hill. Skylar Diggins,
Nice.
scoop. There it is.
There it is.
Skylar Diggins makes it a 1-point lead now for the Fever. Sophie travels on the left side of the court and gives it right back to Seattle, who will have an opportunity to take a lead here on a made bucket.
It's 8 turnovers now for the Fever.
2.5 thousand watching. Hit that subscribe for more Fever streams. We'll be live all season long for the NF Fever, the All-Star Weekend, as well as the WNBA playoffs. 6:17 left to go in the second quarter. Seattle down by 1, looking to take a lead here on a made bucket. Nneka with the handoff to Gabby Williams, driving downhill, draws a shooting foul from Natasha Howard. Gabby will go back to the line for free throws. She's been living off that free throw line tonight.
Yeah, she's gotten 2 and 1, so this should be her technically 3rd trip to the lines.
3rd trip to the line?
Mm-hmm. I love Gabby Williams. I can't say enough about her, man. This was, I know I keep saying this, but an impressive pickup by Seattle last year, and good to see them keep her again this year.
Thank you, Rafael Lopez. We appreciate that, but please watch the spamming, dude.
Yeah.
For Seattle Storms fans that are members, there's the Storm emotes right there. And, of course, we got our Fever emotes as well as some players. Gabby Williams, free throws, good. And with that, Seattle takes a 34-33 lead. Caitlin Clark will bring up ball for the Fever. They're in their red uniforms here tonight on the road, shooting on the left side of the court. Caitlin crosses the halfway mark. 15 on the shot clock, hits Kelsey Mitchell on the right elbow. She'll drive, and she'll be fouled by McMagor.
Okay.
She'll be fouled by McMagor with 5:56 remaining in the half. And it looks like we're going to get a Storm timeout here, Roach.
All right, first time out of the game.
That will be McMagor's second personal.
Okay. Bro, it's so crazy how much her and Agumake look alike. Hey, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Guys, during this timeout, we are 20 likes away from 900. Thank y'all so much.
We appreciate that. Right now, your current leading scorers are Aaliyah Boston and Nneka Agumake at 10 points apiece. Your leading rebounders, Aaliyah Boston leads that with 3 rebounds. Nneka has 2 for the Storm. Assist leaders, Caitlin Clark leading that category so far in the first half with 5 assists. Skylar Diggins leads it for the Storm with 3 assists. Seattle shooting 52% from the field so far. Indiana shooting 50% from the field. Indiana 28% from downtown with 2 made splashes.
Yeah.
And the Seattle Storm are 20% from downtown with 1 splash made, each with 8 turnovers so far in this first half. Seattle has given up 11 points to the Fever from those turnovers, whereas the Fever have given up 9 points to Seattle off of theirs. Indiana is out rebounding Seattle 13-6 here in this first half.
Or at least the Fever, not the Fever, the Storm have four rebounds this quarter instead of 2.
Yeah, they had only 2 in that first quarter.
Yeah, I couldn't believe when you said that stat. A good job here so far to start this quarter for Seattle.
We're in a commercial break. Timeout made by the Seattle Storm after Magbagor committed a personal foul, her second of the game, to Kelsey Mitchell. Right now, Seattle outscoring Indiana 10-6 in the second quarter with 5:56 remaining in this second period.
They're doing a good job, Seattle, right now, going inside and scoring. When they're not turning the ball, you see Gabby get to the line. Magmagor's got inside, so good job so far by Seattle.
Roach,
Huh?
You got a new haircut today.
Yeah, I got a shave, got a haircut, nice and fresh after the NBA playoffs.
What do you guys think about Roach's haircut?
I don't know why I'm winking.
Nice haircut.
Thank you.
When's our next stream, Roach, for the Fever?
It will be Thursday. They have a back-to-back coming up. It will be Thursday against the LA Sparks.
And then a back-to-back?
Against the Dallas Wings.
So, Thursday against the Sparks, yep. Friday against the Wings.
Correct.
You rarely see back-to-backs in the WNBA.
Yeah.
And we're back out of the timeout. 14 on the shot clock for the Fever as they inbound this from the right sideline. Kelsey Mitchell to Boston. Back to Kelsey. Brings out Magbagor. Kicks to the right corner. Sophie pulls up the 3. That won't hit. And Gabby Williams comes down with her first rebound. And here come the Storm with Gabby, Nneka Ogwumike, Magbagor, Skylar Diggins, and Alicia Clark. With 13 on the shot clock, Sophie picking up Skylar Diggins on the perimeter. Bounce pass goes to Nneka. She'll drive and back down. Boston balls on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball here between Dantas and Ogwumike.
Yeah, Ogwumike kind of just lost her balance.
Yep, she just went.
Okay, who was that? Wario?
I think so. Mario or Wario?
Yeah.
5 seconds on the shot clock, though, if the Storm do win this tip.
Okay.
All right, Dantas and Ogwumike for the tip, and it's going to be won by the Storm. 4 seconds. Skylar Diggins, Gabby Williams pulls up the long shot. Won't go. Boston comes down with the rebound. Her 4th of the game to go with her 10 points. Hand off. CC. She's got 2 points. Step back 3. No. Caitlin from the wing won't fall. Rebound goes to Kelsey. She's blocked going up with the putback by Magbagor. And here come the Storm in transition. Down the hill. Gabby at the rim. Got the layup. Yes. Gabby Williams. Now that was a tough one.
Bro, she's so good getting downhill.
And now Seattle's up 36-33, outscoring Indiana Fever 12-6 in the second quarter. Boston will go to work at the post against Magbagor. She falls. She'll get the pass out to Kelsey Mitchell. No, stolen up by Gabby Williams. Another turnover for the Fever here in the second quarter. And Gabby curls around the right screen from Ogwumike. Past the Ogwumike goes out of bounds. Last touch by her, and it will be Fever basketball.
Just a little bit of too much there on that possession by the Seattle Storm.
Seattle Storm getting a little bit more physical here in the second quarter, and Indiana is having some issues here. That's what a lot of teams have been bringing to the Indiana Fever lately. A lot of physicalness.
And it's working for those teams.
4:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Here comes CC, picked up by Magbagor. A deep contested 3 hits the back iron. Rebound. Sophie saves it to bounds to Aaliyah Boston, and she scores. Wait a minute.
Sophie was out of bounds.
Oh, no. Sophie was out of bounds. Another turnover. It's Seattle ball.
That's what? Now 9 turnovers for Indiana.
Thank you, Mods.
There you go.
4:06 remaining in the second. Seattle Storm in their white uniforms shooting on the right side of the court. And here off the screen from Magbagor is Skylar Diggins pulling up the left elbow. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Fever. And it's going to stay with Seattle with 14 on the shot clock. Under 4 minutes remaining in the half. Up by 3.
Guys, we're 60 likes away from 1,000 in the first half. Thank y'all.
Gabby set to inbound this from the baseline. She does to a Magbagor, and we're going to get a kickball violation here.
Kickball on Dantis.
Oh.
And Dantis.
So on the floor for the Storm, Ngumake, Gabby Williams, Magbagor, Diggins, and Alicia Clark. Ball's inbounded from Gabby Williams to Skylar Diggins, and then we're going to get another kickball here from Caitlin Clark.
Jeez.
She almost punted that.
What?
They're going to re-inbound this one with 14 on the shot clock, 3:53 left to go in the half. On the floor for the Fever, it's Boston, Mitchell, Clark, Dantis, and Sophie. Ball's inbounded from Gabby Williams, left short corner to the baseline, meant for Diggins, goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Seattle. But can the Fever capitalize, Rochita?
They've done a good job so far of it, Josh, because now that's 10 turnovers by Seattle.
CC will bring up ball, shooting on the left side of the court in their red uniforms here on the road, looking to snap a 3-game losing streak on the road. Magbagor comes out to guard CC on the right wing. She'll take her off the dribble, down inside, floater, no good, and it's going to be Magbagor with the rebound. Outlet, Gabby in transition, kicks to AC on the left corner for 3. That won't fall. Rebound goes to Sophie Cunningham. Seattle up by 3. Mitchell for the tie from downtown. Kelsey Mitchell ties it at 36. Her second made 3 of the night. She's got 12 points, ladies and gentlemen. We got a tied game.
Great first half. Let's go.
3:07 to go. A feed inside to Magbagor.
Nice.
Will fall. Gabby Williams with the assist. And Seattle goes up 38-36. Magbagor has 5 points now.
Dane D, thank you for subscribing.
Thank you so much, man. CC, inside pass to Mitchell. Pull up from the foul line. Hits the back iron. Rebound falls to Leah Boston. She'll make her way inside, and she'll get the score with the made layup. Boston, 12 points to tie Mitchell, and she has 5 rebounds for Leah Boston.
On her way to a double-double again tonight, Josh.
2.5 remaining here in the second quarter here, Roach. It's all tied up at 38. Skylar Diggins dump inside to Magbagor. She's met by a round of red jerseys, so she'll have to kick out to Gabby Williams, who misses the 3. Sophie comes up with the defensive rebound, her second of the game, and it will be Fever ball with 2:16 to go. CC inside. Boston, pump fake, up and under, draws a foul. Aaliyah Boston, fouled by Agwumake, will go to the line for 2 shots after this timeout made by the Indiana Fever.
Bro, Josh, Aaliyah Boston is in her bag offensively. That spin move to get open and get that foul was disgusting.
Yes, it was. Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, 12 points apiece right now. 12 points apiece. CC has 2 points. She has 5 assists, though, and 2 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, 5 more rebounds away from a double-double here. Dane D, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. We're glad you're having a good time. And thank you all so much for being here.
Let's go. Guys, we are now just 20 likes away from 1,000 in the first half. Awesome. Freaking awesome.
Hats off to y'all. Hats off to y'all. We'll be live all season long for the Fever game. So if you're brand new here, don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe. Turn on your notification bell to all notifications. Our next Fever stream after tonight will be actually a back-to-back. On Thursday night, Fever take on Sparks for the first time this season. And then on Friday night basketball.
Yep.
The Fever take on the Dallas Wings for the first time. We're going to see CC versus Paige Beckers.
Yes.
CC versus Paige. Last time we saw that, CC and Iowa defeated Beckers and the Yukon Huskies.
Yep.
Remember that? We watched the tail end of that game. We called that.
Yeah, that BS non-call or a call on Aaliyah Edwards. So that's going to be fun, guys. Come on in and check it out. Bobby, thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Also, we'll get to see Agumba Wale for the first time this season. Fusion A. Carrington. This should be a fun one. And then for the LA Sparks, still have not gotten Cameron Brink back. She still remains out. That team's struggling here this season as well. So, Seattle goes from, Indiana, Josh, goes from playing a couple of the good teams in this league to a couple of the bad teams in LA and Dallas back-to-back. So maybe some wins coming up here for the Fever. And guys, we just got 1,000 likes. Thank you.
1,000 likes here in the first half. That means a lot to us. We appreciate that, y'all. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Too sweet. Too sweet. Thank you. We're still in a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Indiana Fever. During the commercial break, timeout, Lexi Holt will check in for Sophie Cunningham. Sydney Colson will check in for CC.
Okay, let's see if Lexi can get going, man.
Hugs and kisses. Welcome on in. Thank you. Give
Ca-
you like, there you go. There you go.
Castrated Nation, thank you for subscribing.
Stephen Inks, thank you. Who's just subscribed?
Castrated Nation.
All right. Shelly says, love the hair. Love the hair, Roach.
Hey, thank you. This is my natural hair.
Honestly, it looks like it would.
It does.
Out of the timeout, Boston has 2 free throws, and that first one is going to be good for Aaliyah Boston. She's got 13 points. She was fouled by Agumake, who picked up her first personal, and Boston will knock down her second free throw. It is now going to be 40-38.
Yes.
2:06 to go. Here we go. It's going to be Seattle Storm basketball down by 2. And on the floor, it's Agumake, Gabby Williams, McMagor, Diggins, and Clark. Almost a steal. Ball's knocked loose. And are we getting a jump ball?
I think we are, yeah.
A jump ball.
I don't know, Josh. Kind of looked like Colson had possession there.
It looked like it did, right?
Yeah.
On that steal. And she came down with it on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to get our second jump ball of the game so far.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are we 6 shoot if the Storm can get this?
Lavelle, are we going to do any Bears games this season? Yes, we are. The primetime games, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so jump ball, and we're going to get a Sydney Colson jump ball violation.
Oh.
So Seattle will inbound this with 14 seconds on the shot clock, 1:54 left to go in the half. Seattle down by 2.
Roger, thank you for subscribing.
AC, Alicia Clark, gonna inbound this from the right sideline to Gabby Williams, top of the perimeter. Kelsey Mitchell to guard. A pass goes to NECA, back to Gabby. NECA with the screen. Skylar curls to the right to Diggins, back inside to NECA, kick out to Gabby, swings it to Diggins on the shot.
Whoa.
Blocked! Mitchell with the loose ball to Sydney Colson in transition, and she'll put it up off the bank. She misses, but Dantas, the trailer, scores on the putback. What a block by Sydney Colson on the other side.
Yeah, she got up there for that.
42-38 lead for the Fever. Here come the Storm. McMagor, she'll draw the foul inside against Dantas, and McMagor will go to the line shooting 2 shots.
I see Dantas off the bench now, 3 personal fouls. Mm-hmm. Well, that was a crazy sequence. The block, the missed layup by Colson, Dantas play cleanup. That was fantastic. All right, see,
George Whitaker, appreciate you, man.
McMagor make the first free throw for 42-39. Oh, why'd they go up 2? There you go. God, what a block by Colson. That was awesome, man.
Oh, second free throw, I think, was missed and rebounded by the Fever. They're up by 3, 42-39 with 1:12 to go. And here come the Fever shooting on the left side of the court in their red uniforms with Boston, Mitchell, Hull, Dantas, and Colson. Dantas pull-up 3, hits the back iron. Coming down with a rebound is Mitchell. She'll pull up from downtown, and she'll knock down her 3rd splash of the game. Kelsey Mitchell with 15 points puts Indiana in the lead, 45-39. That's a 6-point game.
She's feeling herself right now.
49 seconds remaining in the second. Seattle down by 6. Skylar for 3. She can't connect. Seattle Storm have been terrible from downtown, Roach.
Yeah, they're awful. They're 1 for 10.
They're 10% from 3.
Oof.
34 seconds remaining in the half. Indiana has the ball with Lexi Hall. She'll put up a tough shot. She'll draw. Was there a foul? No. Rebound by Dantas. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Fever. It's Storm ball. I could have swore I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I'm a volume too low, so I couldn't hear.
If anybody else is watching the broadcast along with us, did y'all hear a whistle? I could have swore I did. So that threw me off.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Storm basketball. No shot clock, 15 seconds to go. Bringing up ball is Skylar Diggins, who has 4 assists with 6 points. And she'll be picked up by Sydney Colson. McMagor gets it on the left elbow. She'll curl around the screen from Gabby Williams. Layup won't fall, and rebounded by Lexi Hall. And that's going to do it for the first half. Indiana 45, Seattle 39. A 6-point lead for the Fever.
Yeah, Josh, such a good half for the Fever. Remember, they were being outscored in this quarter. Well, they end up outscoring Seattle 18-15. They've ended both quarters really strong.
Dude, what a strong finish then for the Fever.
Yeah.
Closing out the quarter. Because, Seattle was looking really good. They were creating turnovers. They were capitalizing. And at one point, they were outscoring Indiana. I believe it was 13-6 to start the second quarter. And then Indiana ends up outscoring them 18-5. 18-15.
So what, a 16-2 run.
So Seattle went on a drought.
Yeah.
Great defense there by the Indiana Fever. That block by Sydney Colson that led to a Dantas score on the other end. That was a huge play. CC with a couple of steals in this game. Fever dominating the boards here in this first half, 25-9.
God.
That's the most dominating I've seen from Indiana on the boards this season.
I mean, that's wild. Not even to be at double digits rebounds at halftime is insane.
Dude, that's incredible. And then from downtown, 4 splashes for the Fever, only one from Seattle. Seattle 10% from 3. They were breaking everything from downtown.
They made their first 3 within the first minute of this game. Have not made one since. Sheesh.
My goodness. So, folks, smack that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe for more Fever streams. Fever lead it by 6, 45-39. We're at halftime here. Indiana outscored Seattle 27-24 in that first quarter, and then they outscored Seattle 18-15. That's all good and well, but the second half is going to be the big question. Because remember, with the Aces, it was like this, where the Fever outscored and outperformed the Aces in the entire first half, but the second half was dominated by the Aces that went on to win that game. And it started in that third quarter. So the Fever need to come out of the locker room out of halftime, locked in and prepared, and do not turn over the ball. More than Seattle. Keep crashing those boards. Knock down your shots. Don't let this game get away from you in the third quarter like it did with the Aces.
And Boston, only 1 foul going into halftime. Again, don't get 4 fouls tonight in the second half.
Right. Tio, we appreciate you, man. Tuning in from Mexico. Sean, tuning in from Hawaii. Welcome on in, y'all. Demetrius, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
VH, LOL. Stan, Weird 1978. We like the weird. AKA Brutus. What's up, y'all? Shout out to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury, the Cult of Fury Elite. Rocha is about to go over the halftime box score so that way you guys can hear and see all the numbers between the team stats and the individual player stats. So that way you can get a broader picture, an exact picture on how we got to this 45-39 lead for the Indiana Fever here at halftime. Roach, you ready for the halftime box score?
See, senor.
All right, let's hit it.
All right. So, as you guys see on the screen here, Indiana shooting 41%, while Seattle shooting 43%. As Josh mentioned, Seattle 10%, 1 of 10 from downtown. Indiana 30%. Turnovers 10 for Seattle, 9 for Indiana. And as Josh mentioned, 25-9 rebounds in favor of the Indiana Fever.
25-9, and Rocha, how that breaks down, 10 offensive rebounds to Seattle's 3, and then 15 defensive rebounds to Seattle's 6. That's how that breaks down.
So just dominating both sides of the rebounding department for the Fever. Joshy?
Yep.
Game leaders tonight in points. It's Mitchell with 15, Agru McKay with 10. Rebounds, Boston with 6, Matt McGore with 3, and assists, Caitlin Clark with 5, and Skylar Diggins with 4. All right, let's go to the team stats here. Let's start with the Fever, folks. For Natasha Howard, 2 points and 3 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, 5 for 6, 14.6 rebounds, and 2 fouls here at halftime. Kelsey Mitchell, 4 for 7, 15 points and 4 rebounds. Lexi, she's got no points but 3 rebounds. And Caitlin Clark, 1 for 8, so another bad night of shooting. She's got 2 points but 3 steals, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Off the bench, it's 10 and 5 for Dantas, and 2 points, 2 rebounds, and assists for Sophie Cunningham. For the Seattle Storm, first off the starting lineup, 10 points and 2 rebounds for Agrumake, 9-2-1 for Gabby Williams, 9-3-3 for Ezzy McMagor, 6-4 for the veteran Diggins, and Erica Wheeler against her former team, no points, 1 assist. I got her in fantasy. That sucks. Off the bench, Alyssa Clark, 2 points and steal assists in a rebound. Mangola, 4 points in a rebound. And Zaya Cook, 2 points off the bench. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the advanced team stats here. Josh mentioned the rebounds. Assisting-wise, 10 assists for Seattle, 7 for the Fever. So Seattle leading in that department. Blocks, 4 for Seattle, and that 1 block by Colson. As I mentioned, the 10 to 9 turnovers, well, 11 total points off those turnovers for the Fever, and they've given up, the Fever have 9 points off of their turnovers. Fast break points, 10-4. 10-4 in favor of Indiana. And then finally, points in the paint, Josh, pretty almost even. 24 for Seattle, 22 for Indiana.
Also, let me hit you with this stat too, man. Bench points in the first half, Indiana 12, Seattle 8. So they're also winning with the bench points. As you mentioned, Dantas with 8 leading that category.
So there we go. There's your halftime box score. Thank you all so much for joining tonight. Let's go.
Rocha, good job.
Wait, this hand. There we go.
I love that shirt, by the way.
Yes, I know. A lot of you guys love this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. This Under Armour shirt.
So you feeling so fresh and so clean with that new haircut?
Oh, absolutely, man. Like, it feels good to get that on, especially with it being so hot now. It's been going to be high 90s all week. It feels great.
So starting in the second half, again, this is what I want to see. I want to see the Fever come out of the locker room locked in. We've seen over the last couple of games, especially in that Aces game, where they outperformed the Aces in the first half just to lose it in the second half. They got outscored in the third and fourth quarter to the Aces. In the third quarter, that's when they just started falling apart. They can't let that happen.
No.
They got to stick with the game plan, keep crashing your boards, play smart. Kelsey Mitchell, I'm loving what I'm seeing because she's giving you all ranges right now. She's a 3-level scorer for you. She's scoring from outside, 3 for 4 from downtown. She's attacking downhill. If she's not making a layup, she's drawing fouls. This is the kind of Mitchell you love to see.
Yeah.
She needs to stay with that. Aaliyah Boston, love it. 5 for 6 from the field, 14 points, 6 rebounds. They can't hold you, Aaliyah. So with Caitlin Clark not scoring as much, she's getting her assists and she's playing well defensively. Hey, good for those other 2 out of the 3 core, Boston and Mitchell, coming up big.
Yeah, lately for Mitchell, it's either been she's hitting for downtown and not scoring inside. She's scoring inside, not hitting for downtown. It's good to see her put a whole game on her here tonight.
For the Seattle Storm, if you're a Storm fan, what do you want to see out of the second half? Feed more Nneka Ogwumike.
Yeah.
She was shooting well from the field. More offense towards her side of things. McMagor maybe get some more feeds on the inside. Skylar Diggins needs to find them. She's top 4 in assists in the league with 4 assists already here in the first half. She's on pace for 8 assists in this game. But got to be a little bit more smooth with that ball movement. Seattle Storm were second in assists coming into this game in the WNBA. Second in assists. But the Fever have been having busy hands in that first half. So you got to be a little bit more slick on that ball movement.
And see if they could get some more rebounds in the second half, Josh.
And thank you to everybody tuning in, whether you guys are watching, you guys are listening from wherever you guys are from. Thank y'all for being here, whether you're a regular or you're brand new here tonight. and we appreciate the love. Hitting that like button, 1.1K. That's incredible for a first half. That's awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
We hope you guys are having a good time.
Hey, so check this out, Josh. We got a $5 donation from JH. Something we've talked about, or you've talked about today. DeWanna Bonner demanding a trade. Also, Dantas out for a couple weeks for the America Cup. What replacement should they get?
Oh, Ari McDonald. Am I wrong, Fever fans? Dantas, she'll have her contract suspended as she goes to play Brazil here. She'll be joining Cardoso. DeWanna Bonner wasn't a fit here. She'll go elsewhere. Ari McDonald's the move.
Yeah.
No brainer. Ari McDonald is the move. We already know what we're going to get out of her.
Mm-hmm.
Bring her back. Bring her back.
Man, it would be so good to get her back with Caitlin Clark playing, get that second tier ball handling, man.
Also, if you're brand new, we'll be live later on this week for Fever games. Well, we're not going to miss a game this season. But later on this week, it's a back-to-back. On Thursday night, it's Fever versus the Sparks for the first time this season. Plum Dog, Kelsey Plum, Rakia Jackson, Derica Hamby versus Boston Mitchell and CC and Sophie and Lexi. And then on Friday night, Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark. Friday night, baby. It's going down.
It's going to be so much fun to watch Paige and Caitlin Clark go at it, man.
Woo. So hit that sub. Make sure your notification bell is set to all notifications because we're going to have a blast on Thursday and Friday night. Tomorrow, we will be live for NBA Draft. So if you're interested, come check us out tomorrow. We'll be live for the NBA Draft for the first round.
Yeah, it's interesting. The draft's 2 nights this year.
And thank you again for that $5 donation, brother.
Thank you, JH.
Thank you so much, JH.
I'll be right back.
All right. Ray the Raider says, agree, Josh. Bring Ari McDonald back. You got to, dude. You got to. Like what? In like 2-3 games, she had 6 steals and scores, milk and cookies. She was knocking down those shots from beyond the arc. She had great facilitation as well. I didn't see a weakness in Ari McDonald's game. She wasn't turning over the ball. She was finding players wide open. She knew when she needed to be the bucket. And she was playing good defense. How she got picked up by no one else is crazy to me. I'm finding a spot for Ari McDonald on my roster. I'm finding a spot for her. I want her to have a permanent spot on the Fever. Ari McDonald is a bucket. A smart player. Right, Roach?
What's up?
Who would win on one-on-one, you or Ari McDonald?
Ari would kick my ass.
Yeah, I think she would.
Yeah.
How many points do you think you would put up?
0.
0?
0. Yeah.
Yvette said, did you wash your hands?
I did. I took a quick piss and I washed my hands real quick.
All right. So, for those who are members, we added some new emotes today. We got the Blonde Bombers and Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham. And we added to the mix Leah Boston.
Look at those beautiful emotes. Let's go.
And then here are our CC emotes. Let's see. Where's that other one? There we go. These are our Caitlin Clark emotes right there. There's Cry About It CC. There's Hyped Up CC. And then there's Demon CC.
Yes. Yeah. So there you go. And if you're a Seattle Storm fan, we do have a Seattle Storm email you guys can put in the chat.
There you go.
With their logo. Right there. There you go. Hell yeah. All right. It's going to be a great second half, guys. Out of this commercial break, we'll start the second half here. Bro, Josh, today I saw Nescu and how happy she was that there's a team in the Bay. I'm hoping in 2 years when her contract's up, she comes to the Valkyries.
Yeah. I think that has to happen.
Yes.
I think that has to happen, man. Hey, credit to the Valkyries, man. You guys, first year, selling out your home crowds at the Chase Center with no superstar.
Nope.
You guys are selling out the Chase Center.
Yes.
And the crowd has Oracle Arena vibes.
Like
it was, I mean, y'all were bringing that energy, man.
I love it. Imagine when the Valkyries do get a superstar, man.
Yeah.
Like Inescu or something. God, she'd be so good on this team.
Yep. Maybe we should stream a couple more Valkyrie games.
Definitely, for sure.
You choose it.
All right, for sure. The Golden State Valkyries.
Whoa. We're still in a commercial break here. Halftime still. Getting ready for the second half. Get ready for the second half, y'all. Giants 2-run homer, says Casey.
So we're down, what, 3-2 now? So we're coming back. Let's go.
All right, y'all ready for the third quarter?
Si, senor.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Then get ready.
Change channels real quick, Josh.
Oh, good idea.
Bop and bop. All right, who's gonna win this second half, man? Let's go. Smack that like, hit that sub button. 60 likes away for 1,200.
Remember now, here in the second half, the Fever will be shooting on the right side of the court on the broadcast in their red uniforms. And in the second half, the Seattle Storm in their white uniforms will be shooting on the left side of the court on the broadcast.
Yes, sir, man. Let's see if they can have a good second half. The Fever.
All right, so on the floor to start the second half for the Fever, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Caitlin Clark. For the Storm, Naka Gumake, Gabby Williams, Meg Magor, Diggins, and Erica Wheeler. And it's going to be Skylar Diggins who will bring up ball here into the front court, picked up by Kelsey Mitchell. She'll hit Neka, pull up jumper for the foul line, too strong. Coming down with the rebound is Natasha Howard, her fourth board of the game. And Natasha will bring it across the halfway mark. Again, the Fever are in their red uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court. 12 on the shot clock. CC, Sophie, back to Caitlin Clark, picked up by Erica Wheeler. 7 to shoot. She'll put the ball on the floor, and she'll drive to the top of the perimeter. She'll drive downhill, beating Erica Wheeler off the step, and hits the layup. CC with 4 points.
Her second field goal of the game, baby.
Erica Wheeler just could not stay in front of her, dude. Back on the other side, it's a steal by Lexi Hall, and Lexi drives the lane and scores. Let's drop those Lexi Hall emotes, baby.
Dude, that's how you start the third quarter, Josh. We got a timeout by Seattle already.
Fever up by 10 points. What did I talk about? You got to come out of the half with high energy, unlike you did against the Aces, right? And that's exactly what they did. They score with CC, and then Lexi Hall with the steal and score. That's what we call milk and cookies, baby.
Let's go, man. The defense tonight has been very impressive for the Indiana Fever. That's how you start the second half. Make some noise. Let's go.
There you go. Drop in those Lexi emotes, brand new here tonight. Look at her. She's just so happy. Look at her. She's smiling. She's smiling at you, Roach.
Bro, she's got a beautiful smile, man.
She's got a great personality. I don't know if you follow her on TikTok, but she's awesome.
Her and Sophie are just incredible together.
All right, so we're in a timeout made by the Seattle Storm as they trail by 10 points, 39-49. It's a 4-0 run for the Fever out of the half. Let's see what adjustments Seattle can make here. Neka Egumake, 10 points, 4 for 8 from the field. She's missed her last several shots.
Yeah, she started off very strong here tonight's game. Let's see if she can get it going. The Storm need her.
Yeah, she started 3 for 3 from the field.
There you
now
go.
She's 4 for 8.
Oof.
So their defense is starting to lock in as the game has been progressing for the Fever. Their defense has been getting better.
And Erica Wheeler, she's yet to score. She's averaging 11 points a game of the year for Seattle in her first year here. She needs to also get going.
Ooh-wee. Good defense by the Fever.
Very impressed, Josh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Avatar says, Rocha, I prayed that the Rockies pull out the win either tomorrow or Friday. They're down 8-5 right now.
Yeah, they got the Dodgers right now, Josh, so hopefully they can win. Wow. The Dodgers.
So that's 11 turnovers now for Seattle. 11 turnovers, and they've given up 13 points to the Fever off those turnovers.
Taking advantage of it is Indiana tonight. Love to see it.
Indiana still with 9 turnovers. They've given up 9 points to Seattle.
Okay, not bad. Let's go, man.
So far, winning that battle. We're still a timeout here. Seattle called a timeout with 9:02 left to go in the third quarter as Fever are off on a 4-0 run to start the third quarter and up 10 points, 49-39. CC had that first score, and then Lexi Hull with a steal and score after that.
Just incredible. They've gone off to the fast break here tonight. Very well have the Fever.
What's the milk thing? Oh, so that's just
Oh.
like that's just like a basketball thing. Something we would say like, playing street ball, milk and cookies.
Okay, cookies.
Meaning you stole the ball and then you score.
Mm-hmm.
That's milk and cookies.
I love it.
You steal and then you score. All right, we're back from the timeout. It is Seattle basketball. They haven't scored here in the second half. They're looking to change that as Skylar Diggins drives down the hill and scores a layup. 41-49, Indiana now.
Good job to get down here by the veteran Diggins.
Here comes the Fever with Natasha Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Caitlin Clark on the floor. CC picked up by Diggins on the top of the perimeters. Kelsey setting the screen. Mitchell, and kick out to Lexi for a corner three. Wide open, Lexi Hull, the splash.
5 splashes now for Indiana as a team.
Lexi Hull has 5 points in this third quarter.
Let's go.
Indiana leads at 52-41. Diggins, the drive down the baseline, kick out to Gabby, finds Wheeler in the left corner for 3, and that's a splash for the Storm. Finally, their second only of the game.
And the first field goal for Wheeler.
Wow, 44-52, an 8-point lead for Indiana. And back on the other side, it's going to be an out-of-bounds turnover pass from Caitlin Clark. Seattle ball.
Avatar, the Tim Roach, I pray the Rockies pull out a win tomorrow Friday against the Dodgers. They're down 8-5. I hope you do too.
Good luck. I'm sending you luck there, Avatar. Thank you so much, Avatar, for the $10 dono.
Let's go.
All right, it's Storm basketball. 10 on the shot clock, 7.5 remaining. Neka pulls up the left elbow. She misses again, Roach.
She's missed, 7 straight shots.
52-44. CC brings up ball picked up by Wheeler. And Neko will switch onto CC. Ball passed inside, meant for Natasha Howard. Ball's knocked loose. She dives for it. It's still loose. And coming up away with it is Lexi Hull. Bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston on the top of the perimeter. Handoff goes CC. 3 on the shot clock. Inside feed to Boston. Broken up, stolen up by Neka and Gumake. Diggins on the other end. Layup is off the bank. Good. 46-52, and the Fever will call a timeout with 7:03 left to go in the third quarter. A steal and score for the Storm. Makes it a 6-point game now.
Exactly what Indiana was doing in Seattle to start the third quarter is what Seattle did there to Indiana after the timeout. Stealing, scoring, playing good defense.
Oh, Stephanie White was very upset. She came over to talk to the ref and gave him an earful heading back to the sideline. I think she thought her players were getting fouled there on the other side.
Yeah, I was surprised when they were fighting for that loose ball that there was no calls there.
Right. Stephanie White certainly thought so.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a Fever timeout. It's a 6-point lead for the Fever. They were just up 11 like less than a minute and a half ago.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a good job by Diggins to get inside and score. And now Seattle Storm fans getting a little bit hyped here at Clement Pledge Arena.
You should be able to thumbs up comments. I wish you could. Well, here's a thumb up for you, dude.
Yeah.
Here's a thumb up for you, bud. John.
Surprised they don't have that. Maybe one day they will. What are they?
The crowd. They're showing the crowd right now, and they're cheering something.
Yeah.
Did they win something?
Maybe they did.
I think a section won something.
Okay.
Section 103, you just won a free Chick-fil-A sandwich this Sunday.
Oh.
Oh. We're still in a timeout here. Fever timeout. 7:03 left to go in the third quarter. They're up by just 6 now.
See, they could go back on a run here out of this timeout, man.
Okay, so on the floor for the Fever, Natasha Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Holt, and Caitlin Clark. They'll have the ball here, shooting on the right side of the court this time in their red uniforms. Mitchell brings it to the low post, inside feed. Natasha Howard on the cut, and the score with the lay-in. Natasha Howard has 4 points. 54-46 lead for the Fever. Here comes Seattle shooting on the left side of the court. Skylar Diggins tees up the 3 straight away. That won't fall. Rebound, Neka, and she'll draw a foul from Lexi Hull. So Neka will go to the line for 2 shots.
Good job by Grubaka to get to the line, Josh. Maybe her free throws here could get her going again.
Yep. All right, Lexi Hull picked up her second foul.
Yeah, 2 fouls on Lexi. Yep. Nobody really in foul trouble right now. 3 for Natasha Howard. That's really it.
First free throw for Igumake is good. She's starting to struggle from the field, so getting some free throws here might help her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Second free throw is good from Neka Igumake. She cuts the lead to 6. Where we at, Roach?
We are 20 likes away from 1,200.
Hey, let's see if we get the 1,200 likes in the next couple of minutes of gameplay. Ball's inbounded. It's Fever basketball. Step back long 2 for Kelsey Mitchell. Long 2. Puts up back up 8 points, 56-48. And with that, Mitchell's got 17 points. Back on the other side of things. Wheeler, Gabby, the drive, the kick, pull up 3. Neka misses. Rebounding is going to be Wheeler on the baseline to Diggins for 3. Another splash for Skylar Diggins.
Good.
15 points for her and a quick strike on the other side. Boston hits the layup. 58-51, 7-point lead for the Fever. 5:46 to go. Diggins drive, scoop, layup off the bank. Diggins is scoring at will right now.
Fast-paced action here in Seattle.
She cuts the lead to just 5 points. Fever have the ball in the red uniforms, shooting on the right side of the court with Natasha Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Hull, and Clark. Mitchell driving along the baseline, kick out to a wide open pull-up 3. Lexi Hull! Yeah. Are you kidding me, Lexi? Drop those Lexi emotes, baby.
What a start to the second half for her, Josh.
She has, 8 points now,
nice.
Right? Or 8 points?
Yeah, 8 points.
In this second half alone.
Mm-hmm.
61-53 lead. Pull up 3 from Wheeler won't fall. Lexi grabs her 5th rebound.
Nice.
61-53. Pull up 3 from Caitlin Clark. No good, but Lexi cleans it up on a putback. Lexi Hall scores again. She's got 10 points and 5 rebounds.
How about Lexi, baby?
She's scoring at will here in the third quarter. And back on the other side, they're going to call Lexi for a foul on Wheeler. She just picked up her 3rd personal.
Yeah, 3rd foul. Her Lexi literally is everywhere. Fouling, scoring, rebounding.
There's 5 Lexis out there.
Yes.
There's 5 Lexis. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Boom. There's 5 Lexis.
Beautiful. Let's go.
2.6 thousand people in the house. We just hit 1.2 thousand likes. Ball's inbounded, 10-point lead for the Fever, and they're going to call Natasha Howard for a foul. Neka looked like she took a shot to the face.
Yeah.
She's on her back right now, grabbing her face. Another foul against the Fever. This one from Natasha Howard, her 3rd.
It's actually her 4th. Her 4th foul.
Oh!
Her 4th foul.
Neka is getting some help here. Slow to get up. My goodness, she must be seeing stars right now.
Yeah. She's seeing those fever logos just in her head.
She sees little roaches with wings just flying.
I love it. Let's go. It looks like she's all right, guys.
Avatar says, Josh, thanks for making the selfie emote. Oh, yeah, we got that selfie emote. The enforcer right there. Sophie Cunningham.
My bae. So.
All right, so they're going to review this. Because it was a hit above the shoulders, these get looked at for reviews for flagrants. So referees are going to look to see whether or not this is a flagrant from Natasha Howard. I haven't seen a replay.
Same.
So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Is it? Was it a wind-up? There has to be a wind-up follow-through. Was it incidental?
While we got this replay review, Josh, $2 donation from NBA champion Christopher. 2 early finals predictions next season. I got some Thunder over Cavs.
Woo! Christopher, I'm going to put your OKC back in the NBA finals. And I'm going to go with, you're going to go with the Cavs? Oh, man. That is good. I think it probably will be the Cavaliers. Although, dude, I don't know, man. What if it's the Magic?
Uh-huh.
Was that what you were thinking?
That's what I was thinking, the Magic.
Do you believe in magic?
Josh, the Magic are actually the most betted on team right now to make the finals next year.
No kidding?
Yeah, I saw that today.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not the only ones hyped about them.
Not the only ones. Nope.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go 100% biased and say Warriors and Magic.
Okay. Kai says we could be playing Uno right now since this is going to be probably a long review.
Yeah.
Alicia Clark will check in for Meg McGore. Sophie Cunningham checks in for Natasha Howard. And it looks like this is just going to be a regular foul.
Yeah.
Common foul. Nneka Ogwumike will shoot 2 free throws. 2 free throws. First one's up, and it's good. 54-63, 9-point lead for the Fever.
Glad we didn't get a 10-minute review there.
I'm liking the Magic. And Nneka will make her second free throw and cuts the lead to now 8. Here come the Fever with Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Sydney Colson, and Sophie Cunningham out there on the floor. And they're shooting on the right side of the court in their red uniforms here on the broadcast. 12 on the shot clock. Kelsey Mitchell picked up by Nneka. Top of the high post. Oh, nice hesitation and drive. Layup, no good. But Aaliyah Boston playing cleanup on aisle 3. Boston with 18 points, Rocha, and 7 rebounds.
Another incredible night for her, man.
And the Fever with that go back up by 10 points, 65-55. And we have a whistle, Roach. They're going to call Kelsey Mitchell for the foul. What is that, 14 fouls?
Yeah, it should be 14 fouls, yeah.
I think that's 14 fouls here in the half.
And only
one more should get him in the bonus then.
Only 2 fouls on Mitchell. I thought she had more.
Seattle will inbound with Nneka Ogwumike, Gabby Williams, Diggins, Wheeler, and Alicia Clark. Diggins curling around the screen from Nneka. Inside, feed Nneka. Stolen up by Kelsey Mitchell. 2-on-1 fast break with her and Sophie. And she'll hesitate. And now out to Boston. Sydney Colson for 3. Hits the heel of the iron. Rebound will fall to AC for the Storm. Outlet pass ahead to Skylar Diggins. Puts her back to Sophie Cunningham. 16 on the shot clock. Around the screen from Alicia Clark. And they're going to call AC for the offensive foul on that screen. Illegal screen. Offensive foul. Whose ball?
Fever basketball.
Yo, Rocha.
Yeah.
Sophie Cunningham and Lexi are on the floor. The Blonde Bombers.
The Blonde Bombers, baby.
The Blonde Bombers.
I love it.
Are out there. It's Lexi Hall, Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Colson, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. They're up by 10. Mitchell feeds inside. Boston kick out to Colson. Inside back to Boston. Ball stripped loose. Ooh, wait a minute. They're going to call foul against Nneka Ogwumike. Foul against Ogwumike with 3:24 left to go in the third.
Ooh, I thought you got a steal there, Josh. I guess not. And Ogwumike would check out. Izzy Mabagor would check back in.
All right. Rocha.
See?
Where we at?
30 likes away from 1,300.
We're almost at 1,300 already?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
And we see y'all hitting that subscribe, your name popping up here on the stream. We appreciate y'all for smacking that subscribe. We'll be live all season long for the Indiana Fever games. Sydney Colson inbounds from the right sideline to Kelsey Mitchell. Ball is knocked loose, and coming up with it is Erica Wheeler. The Storm are down by 10 with 3:17 to go. 3-1-7, Naptown. Indy, stand up. Gabby Williams picked up by Colson on the top of the perimeter. 12 on the shot clock. Here comes a screen by Diggins. Switch by Lexi Hull to Gabby. 8 to shoot. Kicks it right side of the court. Diggins drives downhill. Kicks left corner. AC to Gabby. Finds her for a wide open 3. It's off the right side of the mark. And Wheeler with the putback is good from 11 feet.
Stephanie White was furious. She thought there was an offensive foul there.
Stephanie White has been very frustrated with these referees here tonight, man. 57-65 lead for the Indiana Fever. Boston, Mitchell, Hull, Colson, and Cunningham on the floor. The ball inside. Boston goes to the rim, and she'll secure the layup. Boston with 20 points, 7 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell with her 4th assist. And with that, Indiana goes back into the lead by 10 points with 2:25 to go. AC backing down the smaller defender in Kelsey Mitchell. She looks for the cutter, finds Diggins. Ball's blocked loose by Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell will pick up the loose ball. Outlet pass goes to Sydney Colson, and she's fouled by Erica Wheeler, and Sydney is down, grabbing her right thigh, Roach.
Yeah, she took a knee to the thigh there by Erica Wheeler. That does not feel good.
Roach, you ever take a knee to the thigh?
Oh, I have. It does not feel good at all, man.
When was the last time that happened?
2012.
Oh, well, then you're due. Let me write that down.
Whoa.
Next time you're out here. Knee, Rocha, in
Thigh.
the thigh.
I don't have a thigh.
Oh, my goodness. 2:16 remaining in the third quarter, Roach. 67-57 lead for Indiana. Zaya Cook checking in for Erica Wheeler after that foul. So Sydney Colson will bring it up. Well, hold on. Not just yet. Here's Dantes. Handoff. Kelsey Mitchell off the screen from Dantes. Wheeler on the drive, and she'll score, and she'll be fouled. She'll be fouled by Magbagor.
69-57. Nice. Nice in one there, Josh. Again for Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey freaking Mitchell, 19 points tonight. She's got 19. Boston's got 20, and she has an and one free throw coming up.
Yeah, while Caitlin Clark struggling, scoring 4 points. Good job by Mitchell Boston to step up tonight.
Zaya Cook did check in for Erica Wheeler here. Mitchell at the line. 69. Okay, Roach is over there excited now.
Yes, sir.
Free throw is good. 70-57. What a quarter here by the Indiana Fever, Roach.
Yeah, it was looking bleak for a little bit when the Seattle came back, but great job indeed, man.
Under 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
57-70 here in the third. Gabby Williams picked up by Soph. Kick out. Magbagor driving inside, met by a double team. Cross court pass, left corner, pull up. Left short corner jumper by Gabby won't go. Lexi Hall secures the rebound. Her 6th of the game to go with her 10 points. Back on the other side of things. Stop and pop 3. Kelsey Mitchell. The splash.
Timeout, Seattle. Josh, Kelsey Mitchell is feeling it.
Kelsey Mitchell, 4 for 5 from downtown. Rocha, get your poncho on. It's a splash town out here.
Got you. Let's go, man.
How many splashes now for the Fever?
Indiana now with 7.
Seattle with 3.
3.
And Indiana leads it 73-57 with 1:34 left to go in the third quarter. Seattle had to call a timeout. We talked about this at halftime. Indiana needed to come out with higher energy in the second half, unlike they've been doing in the previous matchups.
Yeah.
Like against the Aces. They dominated them in the first half, and then they got dominated in the second half. This time around, they're not letting that happen so far. Here in this third quarter, the Fever are dominating. They're outscoring the Storm 28-18 in the third period.
28-18. So they've gone on a 21-11 run since that Stephanie Wright called that timeout a little bit ago. 21-11 run right now for the Fever.
1.5 remaining here in this third quarter. Fever are getting amazing production from Kelsey Mitchell, who has 23 points. That is the leading scorer for the game. She is the leading scorer of the game with 23 points. But Aaliyah Boston, she's got 20 points to go with her 7 rebounds. If you're just tuning in, wondering about Caitlin Clark, she's off on the shooting. 2 for 10 from the field, 0 for 5 from downtown. She has 4 points. She does have 6 assists with 3 steals.
So, you know, they're getting good production for the other 2.
Ball's inbounded. Storm have the ball with a Gumake. Gabby Williams, Magbagor, Diggins, and Erica Wheeler. And it's Wheeler on the drive. They kick out to Diggins. She'll dribble and kick back out to Wheeler on the top of the perimeter. Mitchell out to guard. Magbagor sets a screen. And we're going to get a personal foul against Dantes, Rocha. And this is going to put the Storm in the bonus.
Okay.
Dantes very frustrated with that call. She picked up her, what foul?
Dantes?
That 4th or 5th?
Should be her 4th. I think she was at 3. Yeah.
All right.
Where's my thing?
Because they're in the bonus, Erica Wheeler will go to the line for 2
shots. 1:16 to go here in the third quarter, y'all. Erica Wheeler.
What's up, Wilds? What's good, brother?
Hey, what's up, Wilds?
First free throw is good by Erica Wheeler. She missed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. She missed that.
She left it short on the short rim.
Michael Cooper wants to know, what does the bonus mean?
So a bonus means when one team gets 5 personal fouls, the other team goes to the bonus, which means any fouls that are not offensive will be free throws for that team.
There you have it. Good explanation, Roach.
Thank you.
Erica Wheeler knocks down the second free throw. It's 73-58 lead for the Fever. On the floor, Sydney Colson, Cunningham, Turner, Mitchell, and Boston. And it's going to be Sydney Colson picked up by Diggins on the right elbow. 8 on the shot clock. Handoff goes to Boston. She'll drive and back down. NECA, turn around, one-handed finish. It's good. Aaliyah Boston is in her bag, dude. She can't be denied. She's got 22 points, 7 rebounds. She's 9 for 10 from the field.
Sheesh.
9 for 10. And a steal by Aaliyah Boston.
Yep.
Boston to Sydney Colson on the handoff on the right elbow. Kicks top of the perimeter to Kelsey Mitchell. Puts the ball on the floor against Gabby Williams. 36 seconds to go in the third. 12 on the shot clock. And Mitchell, oh, nice hesitation. Step back three. No good. Hits the front iron. Diggins grabs the defensive rebound. Her second of the game.
See what they can do with this possession, Josh.
About a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock. 10 on the shot clock for Diggins. She'll start to make the move. Mitchell, switch on her. Kicks it to Gabby for 3. That's going to be well short, out of bounds. Turnover. Whose ball?
Fever basketball.
Substitutions. Caitlin Clark checking in for Colson. Lexi checking in for Brianna Turner.
Get that shooting in with 4 seconds left to go.
Rocha, you have Aaliyah Boston.
Dude, so she's got me like 30 fantasy points.
She's got you buku points, man.
Buku. I love it, man.
4.2 seconds remains in this third quarter. No shot clock. Fever with the ball. Ball's going to be inbounded from Sophie Cunningham. She's looking for somebody. Looking. Hits Aaliyah Boston. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. A deep heave. Won't even be close. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Indiana 75. Seattle 58. The Fever outscoring Seattle 30-19 in that third quarter.
Just incredible. Josh, again, another great job to end the quarter for the Indiana Fever.
The Fever are controlling the pace of play. They're playing their tempo of basketball. It's being successful for them. They're limiting the turnovers. They are at 12. Seattle's at 15, and they've given up 16 points to the Fever off of their 15 turnovers.
Good job.
Indiana playing great defense. They're knocking down their threes, and they are dominating the rebounds. They're crashing the boards. They're out rebounding the Seattle Storm 31-14.
My God, that is absolutely domination.
31-14. That's 12 offensive rebounds, 19 defensive rebounds.
Okay.
They've only limited the Storm to 6 offensive rebounds. So not much second chance opportunity on the offensive side of things for Seattle.
Nope. Just incredible defense tonight by Indiana, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I need you to do is hold up those 4s if you can. And put those 4s in the chat right now. Because it's time. Rocha?
Yes?
It's time for what we call the clutch quarter. And why do we call it the clutch quarter? Because it's not how you start, it's how you
finish.
That's all that matters. It's how you finish. We'll find out who's clutch, who's got the ice in the veins. Thank y'all so much for joining us, hitting that subscribe, blow it up. We want to see your name pop up here on the stream. Hit that subscribe. Join us for more Fever streams all season long. We'll be live for the Fever all season. Our next Fever streams will be on Thursday and Friday. Thursday against the Sparks, Friday against the Dallas Wings. Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark. It's going down. Enrique Gumbawali, Aaliyah Boston, Nalessa Smith against her former team.
That's right.
Don't miss that one on Friday and on Thursday. Keep blowing up that subscribe. We want to see your name pop up. We'll try to shout you out as much as we can. And smack that like button, baby, if you're having a good time. George Washington with the $2 dono. I hope you all are having a good Tuesday night.
It's been a fun night so far, man. Let's go.
Thank you so much, George Washington. It's a blast. You guys are making this what it is. We appreciate you, George Washington. Thank you. Shout out to Kelly, Carrie, Marlene in the chat, Derby, Fung Pai, Regier. Shout out to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury Elite, Gus Slots, Easy Money, John in the chat, Mary Rose, George Pittman, Father Time, Rhonda Davis, Timothy Allen, Stephen, Richard Griswold, the Happy Otters in the house. Jack Spicer, what up, man? Tedrick, what's up? The end is near. Kai G, Jalen Rivers in the house.
Jalen, how you doing, man?
What's up, dude?
Good to see him.
Thank you, Sparky, for the subscribe.
Sparky!
Sparky Rogue.
Let's go. All right, guys, fourth quarter's about to begin. We are 5 likes away from 1,400. Thank you so much. Steven, thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, Steven. Never mind. All right, here we go. We're back from the commercial break. It's going to be Fever basketball. Caitlin Clark pulls up from 12 feet and knocks down her third field goal of the night. She's got 6 points to go with those 6 rebounds. 77-58 lead for the Fever. What's up, K-Pop? How you doing, man? What up, Ken Pope?
What's up, guys?
Back on the other side, Gabby Williams fadeaway jumper from the right elbow
Gabby.
is good. Gabby Williams with 11 points now.
Nice. Double digits for Gabby. Good to hear that.
17-point lead for the Indiana Fever. And here comes CC against Wheeler. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball, it looks like, against Zaya Cook.
Yeah, she shoved Lexi. Zaya.
Brett B, we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
On the floor for the Fever, it's Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, Caitlin Clark, Brianna Turner, and Sophie Cunningham. For the Storm, on the floor, Agumike, Gabby Williams, Erica Wheeler, Malonga, and Zaya Cook. Ball's inbounded. 9:17 left to go. Aaliyah Boston puts the ball on the floor. Floater up. It's going to be a miss. A rare miss on the night for Boston. And coming away with the rebound is Nneka Agumike. Outlet ahead to Gabby Williams. She looks to bounce past this low post to Nneka. She's double teamed by Sophie and CC. She looking for somebody. Hits Gabby. Wheeler swings it left side. Zaya puts up the shot from fadeaway. No good. Rebound goes Sophie Cunningham. And now here come the Fever into the front court leading by 17. CC brings out Gabby Williams to Boston in the high post. Hand off right back to CC. Hesitates on Malonga. They like this matchup right here. The big on CC. She can toy with her. Play with her food. CC will drive to the baseline. Kicks out to the left wing. Wide open for 3. Sophie misses. And Malonga gets the rebound. 8.5 remaining. Storm shooting on the left side of the court in their white uniforms. Fever in their red. Malonga, spot up 3 straight away. Can't connect. And Lexi Hull grabs her 7th rebound of the game to go with her 10 points.
Nice.
My goodness. 8:14 up to go in the fourth quarter. Oh my God. We'll get to that in a second. Oh my goodness. I just saw it in the chat. Oh, wow. Caitlin Clark picked up by Wheeler. 5 on the shot clock, driving on Wheeler. Step back off the left foot. No good. Rebound falls to Nneka Agumike. And ahead to Gabby Williams. Gabby, ball knocked loose from behind by Sophie Cunningham. Sophie, CC, Lexi on the other side. And a score for Lexi Hull. After that, Sophie 3. Blonde bomber emotes in the chat for Sophie and Lexi.
And beautiful, man.
Caitlin Clark picked up her 7th assist. Back on the side, straight away 3 by Nneka. Won't go. And we're going to get a loose ball foul called against Brianna Turner. Holy shnikes. We got, is that $2 $50 donations, Raj?
It is, Josh.
Oh, my God.
The first one's from Timothy Allen. Didn't say anything, but thank you, man.
So sorry we waited there for a second. Yeah. We're waiting for a dead ball. Timothy Allen with the 50 bomb. Woo! And another 50 bomb from
Granny June says, I work listening in. I love the energy.
June, once again with the big splash. Brother, thank you.
Go.
Yo, shout out to Great and June. And shout out to Timothy Allen for the $50 bombs.
Love y'all. Thank you so much.
It's not just Lexi Hull out here shooting bombs, Roach.
Nope.
It's Great and June and Timothy Allen. Here goes a steal by Nneka Agumike, and she'll drive on the other side and hit the layup. A steal and score, milk and cookies for Nneka Agumike. She cuts the lead to 17 points, I'm sorry. 7 minutes to go. Here, Fever have the ball with Boston, Lexi, Clark, Dantes, and Cunningham. Handoff from Boston to CC. 7 on the shot clock. She's picked up by Erica Wheeler. She'll put the ball on the floor. Crisscross applesauce. Step back short on the shot. Rebound. Goes back to CC. Second chance opportunity. She'll hit Sophie for 3. That won't fall. Fighting for the rebound is Lexi. And the putback is good!
Lexi!
Lexi Grocha!
Bro, she's everywhere, man.
There's 5 Lexis out there.
Yes.
She's got 14 points and 8 rebounds. Lexi emotes in the chat.
Jeez, man.
This was a perfect night to debut this Lexi emote, Roach.
For real, dude.
6:23 left to go in the fourth quarter, and we're going to get a personal foul from Lexi.
Oh. That's your
A
fourth.
personal foul from Lexi on the left side of the court.
Colleen with the 5. Just good calling of the game.
Colleen for 5. Bang.
Thank you.
Colleen, thank you so much. We appreciate that. My goodness, you guys are too good to us. Colleen, Graydon, Timothy Allen, everyone smacking that like button, everyone subscribing. Shout out to the Mod Squad, Colt of Fury. Thank y'all so much for making this what it is. Ball's inbounded for the Storm. NECA bounce pass to Magbagor, and we're going to get a whistle here. A kickball violation against Aaliyah Boston?
Yeah, kickball and Aaliyah Boston.
Are you guys going to be doing the NBA draft stream? Yes, Alex. Tomorrow we'll be live. We'll be live for the NBA draft tomorrow night.
Wonder who's going number 1 tomorrow.
Yeah. AC for the Storm will inbound this from the left sideline. 6:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 14 on the shot clock for the Storm. They're down here pretty big. 81-62. Skylar Diggins kicks out to AC on the right wing. Top goes to Wheeler for 3. And that's good from Erica Wheeler on a splash.
Lot better fourth quarter here for Erica Wheeler.
Erica Wheeler, her second made splash of the game, cuts the lead 81-62. 6:07 to go. CC, Kelsey, back to Caitlin Clark. Wheeler staying on her. 7 with shot clock. She'll back her down into the post. CC, and we're going to get a travel here called against Caitlin Clark. A turnover will give it right back to Seattle.
The clock on the scoreboard wasn't working. 5:43 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay. We're going to get an official timeout, Roach.
Yep.
An official timeout.
No timeout by Indiana. No timeout by Seattle. Official timeout.
So right here in this fourth quarter, Seattle's outscoring Indiana 7-6. So they're outscoring Indiana in the fourth quarter, but not much ground being gained.
Nope.
And Lexi Hull, talk about the player of the second half, man. Did all 14 of these points come here in the second half?
She had no points at halftime.
All 14 in the third and fourth quarter.
Yes, sir.
8 rebounds for her. Kelsey Mitchell, 23.
Yes.
Boston, 22. And 8.
I know Caitlin Clark's not playing all that well today, but if Indiana's playing like this, man, they are a very dangerous team.
They played great defense against a damn good Seattle Storm team who are 5-2 here at home on a 3-game win streak. Their last win came against the Liberty. I was watching that game. They looked fantastic. Agumake couldn't be stopped. Skylar Diggins was incredible. And here they ran into a buzzsaw against this defense by the Indiana Fever. And then offensively, they just played their style of basketball. And they dominated those boards, Roach. 35-17.
My God, they more than doubled the the rebounding.
More than doubled it.
Yeah.
They forced 17 turnovers from the Seattle Storm. Seattle gave up 18 points off those turnovers.
Nice job. Good job by Fever. Just taking advantage of opportunities tonight, man.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Magbagor, 6 points. She was not a huge factor here tonight. 2 for 3 from the field, 6 points, 3 rebounds. And Gumake, she started off 3 for 3. She was hot in the first quarter. And then she started to miss some shots. She's 5 for 12 from the field, 16 points, 5 rebounds. Skylar Diggins, she started picking up things in the third quarter, like big time. It was the Lexi Hull, Skylar Diggins show in the third quarter. Most of her 15 points came in that third. Erica Wheeler, she just started picking things up just recently. She has 9 points, but not a huge impact on the game and throughout the first 2.5 quarters. So yeah.
I'm just so amazed. Josh, remember to start the year, Indiana had what, like a top 4 or 5 defense. They're playing like that tonight.
Yep.
Just incredible.
And the bench points. 10 points from Dantas, 2 points from Sophie Cunningham.
12.
That's 12 points off the bench for the Fever. And for the Storm, they still have 8. They haven't scored a single bench point in the second half.
Ooh, that's not good, Josh.
Nope.
Not good at all.
Kathy Scott, we appreciate the company. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. Hit that subscribe. You want to see your name pop up here on the stream. Over 3,000 people in the house, and we're less than 50 likes away from 1.5K likes on the stream. That's absolutely incredible. And we're back from the timeout. Erica Wheeler shoots the three from up top. No good, but getting the rebound offensively is McMagor. Second chance opportunity here for the Seattle Storm. They haven't been doing a whole bunch of this so far in this game, getting these second chance opportunities.
Nope.
3 on the shot clock, though. Skylar Diggins puts up a tough shot with the left hand and somehow gets that to fall.
Yeah.
Skylar Diggins here in the second half really came up big. She's got 17 points.
Can you dig it?
Can you Diggins it?
Dig it.
Under 5 minutes to go, Boston on the ball. She'll hand up to Kelsey Mitchell, and Diggins is called for a personal foul here.
Okay, there you go. Avatar with the 20! Oh, Josh, I have all my characters at least level 60 or higher in the game I am playing. It's called Fairy Tale on the Switch.
Fairy Tale on the Switch, you say? Oh, is it like a fantasy open world type of game?
That's what it sounds like.
But that's awesome, man. You got your characters all leveled up, 60 or higher.
Nice. Okay.
Avatar is leveling up.
Level up, level up.
Dude, Avatar, thank you so much for the $20 bomb.
Thank you.
Ball's inbounded. 8 on the shot clock. Aaliyah Boston here on the left wing. Handoff goes Kelsey Mitchell. Step back 3 over Gabby Williams. A splash for Kelsey Mitchell. Her 5th of the night. She's got 26 points, and the Fever go up 84-67, Roach.
Incredible, man, as we get a foul here by the Fever. Yeah, as you mentioned, Kelsey Mitchell's got 5 of the 8 threes tonight for the Fever. This is the type of game we've been waiting for her, where she's scoring at all 3 levels.
All right, Caitlin Clark shooting foul. We'll send Diggins to the line for 2 shots with under 4.5 to go.
Oh, I'm going to take a look at this. What are they going to review if Caitlin Clark got in her landing space, I think? Okay.
If she did, that's going to be a flagrant.
Flagrant. I'm going to show a replay.
Steven LaGracia, thank you so much, man. We appreciate that compliment, bro. Al Dove, thank you so much for hitting that like. Thank you.
Hey, we just hit...
Go ahead.
We just hit 1,500 of those likes.
Hey, tip of the hat to you. Let's see how far we can get to 2,000 likes by the end of the game. How about that?
Let's do it.
Fever looking to snap a 3-game losing streak here on the road. You for real says, bro, settle down. I got a headache. And then Big Papa says, I like the energy.
I love it.
I'm sorry you got a headache, man. Those are no joke. I hope it goes away, but sorry, man. We get excited, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, we do, man.
We do. We do.
Hey, take some ibuprofen or take some Tylenol, whatever you take, and feel better, man.
Jed says, it's crazy Indiana's doing this to one of the top 4 defense in the WNBA. My God, when they click, they are scary, says Jets. Yeah, these 2 teams coming into tonight were top 5 in point differential.
Yeah.
They were pretty similar offensively and defensively. Diggins at the line will knock down the first free throw.
But tonight, Indiana just dominating.
Second free throw, Skylar Diggins, no good. She'll have one more coming up.
So obviously, guys, it was not a flagrant foul on Caitlin Clark. This is for 69, man. No, she missed it.
Oh, and Lexi Hall gets the rebound, her 9th of the game, and the ball went out of bounds. It was an awkward camera angle. Who was that out on?
It was out on Diggins, I think. Yeah, because it's going to be Indiana ball.
Is it? Okay. So on the floor for the Fever, Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Caitlin Clark, and Dantas. Boston with the handoff to Dantas on the perimeter. Dantas with the handoff to Caitlin Clark on the left wing outside. Caitlin will get a cutter. Pass to Mitchell. She misses the layup. Rebound will fall to Nneka Gwumike, and an outlet pass to Skylar Diggins. Diggins quickly into the front court. Picked up by the double team. Kick out. 3. McMagor hits the splash. And a timeout made by the Fever. We got a 13-point game. Fever lead at 84-71 with 3:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Fever.
I like this timeout by the Fever. Don't let Seattle get any type of momentum here. Good timeout there. All right, let me make sure I got these 2 and 2. Okay, cool. Let's go. Good 3 there by McMagor. She has struggled here tonight. Let's see if Seattle could go on a run here. There's still 3:56 to go, so there's still time.
I'm going to drop that Lexi and Aaliyah Boston emote. Need a Kelsey Mitchell emote.
Yeah, because she's been incredible tonight.
Kelsey.
Dusty
Holland says, I love that it's a team effort. All our girls are fire.
Mm-hmm.
Big games by Boston. 22 points, 8 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 26 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 for 7 from downtown. Lexi Hull, 14 points in this second half with 9 boards. Lexi's 1 rebound away from a double-double. Caitlin Clark, 6 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 for 13 from the field. Caitlin Clark could walk away with a double-double tonight. Still,
and then that'd be great for her if she could.
Dantas, 10 points off the bench tonight with her 5 rebounds. Her alone outproduced the entire bench of the Storm tonight.
Yep.
And if you're just tuning in, you didn't hear this earlier. Dantas is looking to join the Brazil team along with Camila Cardoso. So Dantas will be out for the Fever. She'll have her contract suspended. And with DeWanna Bonner, if you didn't hear this, DeWanna Bonner will not be returning this season for the Fever. So she's going to be either traded. They'll probably try to trade her, but with her money that she's owed, that could be tough, or she could be cut and waived and picked up by somebody. But nonetheless, DeWanna Bonner will not be returning. And with Dantas being out, that's going to leave a spot open for the Fever. And I think every Fever fan can agree on this. Bring back Ari McDonald.
Yes.
She can score. She can defend. She can facilitate, meaning she can pass and find open teammates. She doesn't turn over the ball. She is a huge spark for the Fever when she had to play during the injuries to Cece and Sophie Cunningham. Bring back Ari McDonald.
Yes, get that nice playmaking off the bench right behind Cece, because Colson, she's very up and down this season. Colson. I keep calling her Colson. It's Colson. Guys, we are just 20 likes away from 1,600. Let's go.
That's incredible. Shaquille says nobody cares about the WNBA. Well, we do.
Yeah.
And 3.4 thousand people do. And you know what? So do you, because you're here.
You're here. Exactly.
So just put a smile on that face and go. Just hang out. Relax. 3:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Out of the timeout from the Fever. It is their ball. And we're going to get a ball knocked loose from Erica Wheeler to CC. So Fever will inbound this again with 14 on the shot clock, 3:46 on the game clock. On the floor for the Fever, it's Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Caitlin Clark, and Dantas. CC to inbound to Kelsey Mitchell, back to CC. Erica Wheeler guarding Caitlin Clark. She'll drive to the left elbow. Fever in their red uniform shooting on the right side of the court. She hits Boston. Boston the drive. And the floater made by Boston will give her 24 points.
Ooh, what a night for Aaliyah.
Storm shooting on the left side of the court in their white uniforms. Diggins, the driving kick to Gabby Williams. She'll drive. Kick back to Diggins. Swings it to Erica Wheeler from the wing. She'll knock down her third splash of the game. She's got 12 points, and we got a 12-point game. 86-74 lead for the Fever. 3:07 to go. When in doubt, just go to Boston inside. CC by the logo, picked up by Erica Wheeler. Bounce pass to Boston on the right elbow. Backing down the smaller Diggins. Here comes the help defense, and it didn't help because Boston still scored because she's that girl tonight.
Yes.
26 points, tied with Mitchell for the highest score. 88-74. How about Aaliyah Boston, dude?
Incredible in her back tonight, man.
Wheeler, another splash from downtown. 77-88, 11-point game. Wheeler exploding here in the fourth quarter.
Beautiful for her.
Back on the other side, Boston driving the court, and she'll get the layup again.
Bro.
They can't stop Boston.
Wow.
She's got 28 points. She's the leading scorer now for the game.
Her and Wheeler show in the fourth, Josh.
90-77, Indiana leads it. Here's Wheeler driving along the baseline against Caitlin Clark. She'll draw a shooting foul. CC said, hey, I had my hands up. She looks over to her sideline, and they're not going to challenge this. Wheeler would go to the line for 2 shots.
2 shots. And we got a brand new member. It's Dr. Sarah G. Carpenter.
oh my goodness.
Oh.
And new to the Cult of Fury, Dr. Sarah G. Carpenter.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Dr. Sarah.
Dr. Sarah, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you for these streams. Thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting the channel. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
And the free throw is good. The second one was good, so it's 79-90. Indiana leads it by 11. We have a $2 donation from Ken Faust, who says, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
This 2-minute warning was brought to you by Ken Faust. Back on the other side, Boston blocked by the rim by Nneka Ogwumike. Lexi Holt comes with the loose ball. She'll drive downhill, and the ball's knocked loose out of bounds. It's going to be Storm basketball.
Storm basketball. $2 donation.
$3 donation from WTMCK. Goated commentary per usual. Y'all are goated.
We love you, bro. Thank you so much.
Rocha, hit him with that meh.
Meh.
WT, thank you so much for the 2 minutes support, brother.
Thank you. All right, Josh, Chad, we got a timeout here by the Seattle Storm.
Seattle Storm. Roach, 151 left to go in the fourth quarter. They're down 11. Erica Wheeler is starting to hit from downtown. They're outscoring the Fever 21-15 in this fourth quarter.
Okay.
There's still some time left on this game. Fever need to buckle down and not let this one get away from them.
Yeah, just go back to that defense and go back to Leah Boston inside. They can't stop her.
How's CC doing? Caitlin Clark Roach. She has 6 points.
Yeah.
On 3 for 13 shooting. Thank you, Ron, for the subscribe.
Thank you.
She has 8 assists, 3 steals, 7 turnovers, 0 for 6 from downtown. So she's still struggling from the field tonight. But she also has 3 steals. Natasha Howard, 4 points. Aaliyah Boston, 28 points. Kelsey Mitchell, 26 points. Lexi Holt, 14. Dantes with 10. For the Seattle Storm, their leading scorer, 18 points for Skylar Diggins. 16 for Ogwumike. 11 for Gabby Williams. 17 for Erica Wheeler.
So it's a nice spread of production for both teams. It's just Boston doing great tonight. Oh, sorry, Indiana doing great tonight.
They're going to look to go back to Erica Wheeler. She's hot from 3 right now.
Big time.
They're down 11 points with 151 left to go. They do inbound this to Erica Wheeler. Handoff back to Skylar Diggins. She is against Dantes. A baseline pass broken up and stolen up by Kelsey Mitchell. No, grabbed right back by Gabby Williams. She finds Erica Wheeler for a wide open 3. No good this time. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Storm. Who's ball?
Fever basketball.
Maggie says, guys, you need to do a live event at a bar so we can watch you guys live. We've done that before. Maybe we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Where we at, Roach?
Guys and gals, we're 50 likes away from 1,700.
Hey, let's see if we can break that 2,000 mark. Everyone, let's get a like spike going. If you haven't done so already, smack that like, hit that subscribe. We'll be live all season long for the Indiana Fever. Back-to-back games on Thursday and Friday against the Sparks and Paige Beckers and the Wings on Friday. CC versus Paige. 90-79, balls inbound and 125 left to go in the fourth quarter. Fever had the possession, shooting on the right side of the court in their red uniforms. CC finds Boston for 2 on a short corner jumper. CC with her 9th assist. Boston has 30 points.
Yes, sir.
30 points for Boston. 92-79 Fever lead. Diggins driving floater connects.
Good second half for Diggins, man.
Absolutely, man. 20 points from Skylar Diggins.
Nice.
Erica Wheeler, too, blew up here in the second half. Fantastic from them. Under a minute to go. We're going to get a personal foul on the right side of the court by Erica Wheeler. Foul by Wheeler.
That was a foul to give for Seattle. Foul to give, so it would be the bonus coming up. Yeah, a 30-piece tonight. 30-piece McChicken for Elliot Boston.
30-piece of the biscuit.
Biscuit.
We just hit 1,700 likes, baby.
Thank you.
Boom. How far away from 1,800, Roach?
80 likes away.
All right, let's go, baby. Boston bounded. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. CC. Boston working the post. Oh, ball's ripped loose by Magmagor. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Fever basketball with 2 on the shot clock. 45 on the game clock. And timeout by the Fever.
Oh, okay.
Gary Shoney, thank you so much for the subscribe, Gary.
Gary
Is
scary.
So with 45 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter, timeout Fever. They'll have the ball with 2 on the shot clock. Steven Dorr, thank you so much for the subscribe, Steven.
Thank you, Steven. Let's go, man.
Steven, don't be a stranger. Whenever you have free time, if the Fever are playing, come kick it with us if you can. John Jingleheimer Smith. That's my name
Me
too.
too. Thank you. Gene Davis.
Whenever we go out, I always got to. I forgot how that goes.
Me too. I haven't heard it forever.
Gene Davis, thank you so much for the subscribe. Gene Davis.
Honestly, forgot there was even a second part to it.
Hey, who's your daddy? As always, we appreciate that. Look at that. You guys are blowing up the subscribe.
Bro.
Michael Salcido for the subscribe.
Holy crap. Thank you all so much. This is incredible.
Doc Wright wants to know, what does milk and cookies mean again? Milk and cookies means steal and score. So if Kelsey Mitchell gets a steal and she scores on the other end, that's milk and cookies, baby.
Milk and cookies.
A steal and score.
Who doesn't love some milk and cookies?
Rocha, what's a better cookie to dunk in milk? Is it an Oreo cookie or a Chips Ahoy cookie?
I'm going to go Chips Ahoy.
Going Chips Ahoy?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with the Oreo.
You go Oreo? Okay.
Yeah. Out of the timeout by the Fever. They have 2 on the shot clock. Caitlin set to inbound this for the baseline, and we're going to get a Storm. 5-second violation. Storm ball. They could not inbound this in time, so it's a turnover for the Fever. Storm with the possession.
Still trail 11, 45 to go.
Peter Martinez, we appreciate you too, man. We'll be live on Thursday. Fever versus the Sparks, and then Friday, Fever versus the Wings. So I'm seeing Oreo, Chips Ahoy, but I respect the Oreo, says Jack. Thank you. Oreo, no contest, says John. Let's go. Oreo's winning it, man.
That's right. I love Oreos.
45 seconds. You get the double stuff?
Oh, hell yeah. I love the double stuff.
Gabby Williams set to inbound this on the left sideline. She does to Skylar Diggins. 44 seconds remains in this game, and we're going to get a personal foul made by Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell picking up her third foul.
Third foul. And
Jeff Moore, thank you so much for the subscribe.
Jeff, my name's Jeff.
Deep fried Oreos. Dan, I've never had a deep fried Oreo. I'd love to, though.
I've never had one either.
Big Papa Marcelo for the subscribe.
They call
Marcel, I'm sorry.
Papa. So Josh just put Seattle into the bonus.
Seattle's in the bonus?
Yeah.
So free throws coming up for Skylar Diggins Smith. She knocks down the first one. Mm-hmm. James Heidi, thank you so much for the sub, James.
Thank you, James. Appreciate
Fun
it.
fact, deep fried Oreos are Oreos in pancake batter and then fried. Oh, I didn't know that.
Sounds so good.
Second free throw was good by Skylar Diggins. So it's 83-92, an 11-point lead for the Fever. And Magbagor is going to call for a foul here. They're going to play the free throw game, it looks like, Roach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boston will then go to the line for 2.
Shots! Got a double bonus.
Jeremy Hansen, we thank you for the subscribe as well, man.
Holy crap.
We just hit 1.8 thousand likes, Rochita.
Hey, thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much for the sub. Nadalemia? Sorry, I butchered that. Boston will knock down the first free throw, 93-83, 10-point game. 10-point game. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Gabby Williams off her foot. She recovers. Here come the Storm with it. Neka Gwimike, Gabby Williams, Magbagor, Diggins, and Wheeler. Gabby swings it to Wheeler up top. Mitchell to guard. 4 to the shot clock. A step back 3. Erica Wheeler from downtown makes this 86-93 ball game. Oh my goodness. And a foul committed by Diggins will send Lexi Hall to the line for 2 shots. They're going to play this foul game, man.
Yeah, they have to. Absolutely. Still being down.
It's a 7-point game.
Who's going to go? Lexi's going to line. Okay.
Lexi Hull's going to the line for 2 shots.
Shots.
A 7-point game with 24 seconds remaining in this quarter.
See if she can make her free throws.
Free throw number 1 is good by Lexi Hull.
So that Brianna Turner checking in here for the Fever for defense, I guess. 24 seconds to go.
Second free throw by Lexi Hull is no good. Rebound will fall to Magbagor, and she'll immediately call a timeout. 22 seconds remains in this game. 94-86, an 8-point lead for the Fever. Wheeler, 5 splashes from her today.
Nice.
Rhonda Robinson, thank you so much for the sub.
Rhonda, thank you so much. Yeah, great second half for Erica Wheeler, man. 20 points in this game now for her.
Roach, can you send her the scores, especially that 86,
Yeah,
please?
Gotcha.
We're in a timeout here. The play has got to be find Erica Wheeler and knock down that three if you're the Storm. Because she has 5 splashes, and I think 4 of them came in the second half.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was struggling in that first half, Josh. 4 of them have come in the second half.
They're outscoring Indiana 28-19 in this fourth quarter.
Ooh, that's clutch.
28-19, they're outscoring the Fever. Rojo, thank you for the subscribe. Storm will inbound this game with 22 seconds remaining here.
22.
On the floor for the Storm, Agumake, Gabby Williams, McMagor, Diggins, and Wheeler. For the Fever, defensively, Mitchell, Hull, Turner, Colson, and Sophie Cunningham. No shot clock for the Storm. Gabby Williams set to inbound this from the right sideline. They're shooting on the left side of the court in their white uniforms, Fever in their red. Gabby, ready to inbound. She looks to the right. She finds Skylar Diggins. 21 seconds ago, picked up by Colson. Hits Wheeler on the left wing for 3. She got a good look, but she misses off the mark. Lexi Hull comes down with the rebound, and we're going to get a timeout by the Fever. Lexi Hull now has a double-double. 15 and 11. A double-double for Lexi Hull.
How about Lexi tonight? Just all over the court, man.
5 Lexis out there. 5. George, thanks for the sub. Let's drop those Lexi emotes in the chat. Double-double for Lexi. 16 seconds remain in this game. Fever will have the ball up 94-86. Boston bounded to the left sideline to Boston. Now to CC. Oh, she trips up. She falls on the ball. And CC, did she roll her ankle there?
Oof.
Did she roll her ankle? She's slow to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she rolled her ankle. But she's up. She's walking.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
That's good.
That was an awkward fall right there. Ekon, thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you.
She's okay.
She's going to check out. Brianna Turner's going to check back in because, yeah, there was a travel on Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. So Storm basketball. 12 seconds remains. That's it. Gabby Williams inbounds us from the backcourt to Diggins. Off the screen from McAbor. Pull up 3. Air ball and out of bounds. Fever ball with 7 seconds left, Roach. 7 seconds remain. And we're 120 likes away from 2,000. Ball's inbounded to Sydney Colson. She'll bring it up. 2, 1. And this game is OVA over. The Fever snap their losing streak here on the road. They get the dub 94-86. How about that? Fever fans, make some noise.
Just an incredible bounce back game tonight for the Fever, Josh. All around the offense, from the scoring, from Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Holder to Kelsey Mitchell, and the defense was phenomenal.
They played their pace of play tonight offensively.
Yeah.
They shot damn near 50% all game from the field. They were knocking down those threes. They were scoring inside. They crashed the boards. They out-rebounded Seattle 38-21. Keith, thanks so much for the subscribe. Seattle, 17 turnovers. They gave up 18 points to the Fever.
Nice.
Fever, 16 turnovers. They gave up 19, but a lot of that came in that fourth quarter.
Yes.
A lot of that scoring they gave up came in the second half. Man, Seattle Storm, they came storming back in that fourth quarter, outscoring Indiana 28-19. It just wasn't enough because Indiana dominated that third quarter 30-19.
Just a great job. Yeah, Indiana just built a lead big enough to where it had to be a sensational comeback for Seattle to take it here in the fourth quarter.
All right, for the Fever win, Roach, how far away are we from 1.9 thousand likes?
We are 10 likes away.
All right, 110 people. If you haven't done so, smack that thumbs up. Let's get to 2,000. All right, Roach. MVP tonight. I think we're unanimous, right?
Miss Aaliyah Boston.
Dropping those Aaliyah Boston emotes in the chat. Aaliyah Boston could not be contended with. 31 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. only 1 turnover, only 2 fouls. She was 13 for 18 from the field. That's what you call efficiency.
Incredible, man. What a night. I'm proud of her for not picking up those second half fouls tonight.
Aaliyah Boston Love right there, dropping those emotes. She's the MVP. Now let's talk about the X Factor, Roach. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Kelsey Mitchell, 26 points? She almost made a case for herself for MVP. She's 5 for 7 from downtown. She was incredible. Or is it going to be Lexi Hall in that second half, man? 15 points, 11 rebounds, 2 steals.
I'm going to go Lexi Hall. She was everywhere with that double-double.
You're going to go Lexi Hall?
Yeah.
I'll go with Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay.
Kelsey Mitchell, when she plays like this, fever are damn near unbeatable, man. Even if Caitlin Clark's having an off night, which she did tonight, 6 points, 3 for 13 from the field, 0 for 6 from downtown, 9 assists, 3 steals, 8 turnovers. But Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston came through big, 2 out of the 3 core. Lexi Hall came up huge and continuing to make a case for most improved player this season. Lexi, become an all-star, Lexi.
She's this close. The fan voting is in her favor.
Shout out to Dantas off the bench. 10 points, double digits for her, 5 rebounds. Her alone outscored the entire Storm bench tonight.
Wild. Great job, Dantas. Way to leave an impression before she goes overseas.
The next games for the Fever, which we would be live for. Fever taking on the Sparks on Thursday night. Kelsey Plum, Rika Gia Jackson, the Erica Hamby, Prince A, thanks for the sub. Sparks versus Fever on Thursday. And then on Friday, a back-to-back. Fever taking on the Dallas Swings. Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark. Arike Gumbawali, Kelsey Mitchell. Nalissa Smith against her former team. It's going down this Thursday and Friday, so make sure you're subscribed. Turn on your notification bell because we're going to be live for it, and it's going to be a blast. If you're heading out, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed the live play-by-play, the broadcast. Shout out to Rocha. He was streaming on his end, running that scoreboard tonight. Good job, Roach.
Thank you, and great job with the play-by-play, man.
Whether you guys are regulars or you're a brand new here tonight, we appreciate the love and support. T Steele says, first time here, you guys are great. Thanks for sharing. T, we thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, man.
Man, you guys were incredible. Y'all blew this stream up. We are so close to 2,000 likes here. Incredible. What a win.
For the Fever.
Fever over the Storm. Roach, you got the game right.
Yes, let's go. I just had a feeling, Josh, that the Fever were going to play pissed off tonight and really come out there and show who they truly are.
Thank you, Brett B. Sarah Carpenter, shout to you. Thanks again for the support. Thank you. Digital Preacher says, I'm new. Moses says, first time here. Thank you so much, Digital Preacher. Welcome on in. Moses,
Man,
we love making new friends.
absolutely. We love you guys. Long time.
Dennis, thank you. Dennis Leon.
Thank you.
Jess says, are we all friends? Damn right. And did you say I put up 140 points already in fantasy?
Sheesh. Damn, bro.
That's all right. It's all right. Damn. That's all?
What do you mean that's all? That's a lot of points for a day.
Matt, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Sim Warlock, first timer.
Hey, welcome on in, Sim. How you doing, man?
For you first timers here, we hope that we made a good impression.
Yes.
We do have a third host on this channel, Sean. He was off tonight. And we hope that you guys are not strangers. Whenever you guys have free time, if the Fever are live, we will be live all season long. So if you have free time, Fever are live, come kick it with us if you can.
Let's go. Bill, thank you for subscribing.
Bill.
Tomorrow, guys, we got the NBA draft. We will be live for it. Who's going to go number one?
Oh, jeez. The draft starts at 3. Number 1 will be Cooper Flagg to Dallas.
Yeah.
Dylan Harper will go number 2 to the San Antonio Spurs. Unless they surprise folks and trade, Dylan Harper is going to be the number 2 overall pick. But who's going to be 3? Ace Bailey falling down the boards.
Yeah.
Didn't want to work out for no one. Keith Erickson, thank you so much for the sub. Ace Bailey, he was like locked in for that 3rd spot. But he's been falling off. Or is it going to be Con Knuppel from Duke.
From Duke.
Is it going to be Trey from Texas?
Texas, okay. There's a lot of good options there for Philadelphia at number 3. Wow, I can't be saying Philly at 3.
Cheryl Humphrey, we thank you so much. This is Cheryl's first time tonight. Thank you.
Welcome on in. We love you.
Rhonda Davis, tip of the hat to you. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you, Rhonda.
And shout out to Timothy Allen and June for the $50 bomb tonight. My goodness.
Those were
Everybody who donated tonight, everybody who subscribed, gifted memberships, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Paul Menton with the 5 gifted earlier.
Mm-hmm. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Sev Amorado, thank you. First timer here too.
Hey, got you, man.
We'll be live for all the Fever games all season long. So if the Fever are playing basketball, the Sports Fever will be live.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be live during the All-Star festivities as well. So the All-Star Saturday night, the All-Star game on Sunday, we'll be live for that one. And I'll tell you this, the All-Star game for the Women's League was way more fun than the men's All-Star game. Why? Simply because they try. They go out there, they want to compete, and they want to win the game. Last year, it was the WNBA All-Stars with CeCe and Angel Reese and Enrique Gumbawale who went off in that game against Team USA and handed them their only loss.
It was one of the more fun All-Star games ever.
So just that alone, the fact that they want to go out there and compete and win makes it a better All-Star game than the men's.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, we'll see. Maybe the men's will actually have a competitive game next year since they made it USA versus the world.
It definitely should be. USA versus the world could be a lot of competition next year.
And we will be live for the WNBA playoffs as well. So we got you guys.
It's going to be a fun WNBA season, y'all.
Ty Salem, we will be live for the NBA draft tomorrow night. We'll be live 30 minutes before the draft time starts, which I believe is, what time is that draft tomorrow, Roach?
Let me double check here. NBA draft start time. It is at 7 o'clock your time tomorrow.
So we'll be live at 6:30 p.m. Central.
Yes, sir.
6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 East Coast, 5:30 West Coast.
4:30 West Coast.
4:30 West Coast. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And remember, this year the NBA draft is 2 nights. Obviously, we'll only be live for night 1, round 1, but it's two nights this year. It's weird.
Roach, you deserve a bag of Chips Ahoy cookies.
Oh, dude, Chips Ahoy sounds fire right now. Hungry.
Oreo sounds fire.
Oreo.
Oh, I can't go to the store.
Oh, yeah, I guess Kroger's not open.
Kroger used to be open till 1 o'clock in the morning out here, which was so clutch for a night owl like myself.
Mm-hmm.
Now they changed their store hours. They close at 11.
Terrible.
What is that?
Terrible. Like, why? What's the difference between maybe they didn't get enough business between those 11 and 1 o'clock hours?
Len Pell, thank you so much for the subscribe. We appreciate that. Thank you for being here. First timer.
Thank you.
So the Sparks, they lost to the Chicago Sky. So they'll look to try to bounce back against the Fever. And we'll see. Wally, thanks for the sub.
Both the Sparks and the Dallas Wings have not been good this year. So there's a chance for Indiana to go on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, I would suspect so. And I'm hoping over the next couple of days, once Dantes has her contract suspended as she goes to go play in Brazil, that Aaron McDonald gets swooped up real quick.
I'm sure she will. Hopefully they do bring her back, because I'm surprised she hasn't been, surprised somebody's picked her up yet. I'm really shocked nobody's picked up Ari. Hey, Pablo Mendez, you have a great night. We appreciate you, man. Later, bro. Jet says, I can't wait for y'all to stream the sports on Thursday. But God, that coach really is on my nerves.
Sparks head coach, Dallas Wings, Chicago Sky.
I'm gonna be gone soon. Moses, you have a great night, bro.
Can't believe Lisa Leslie did not get a coaching job. And you have all these bums just awful across the league. Tyler Marsh of the Chicago Sky. Womp womp.
Bad.
Kolokanis for the Dallas Wings.
And it sounds like the Sparks head coach just as bad.
CC Ryder, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you, BTech09. I have not tried Mike's Chicken in Dallas, JM. I haven't tried that yet. I'd have to.
Chicken sounds good.
Avatar said we hit 2,000 likes.
Let's go. Thank you all so much. Woo. Woo.
Woo!
There we go. He's a much
What
better.
a game, man.
Yes.
What a game. But Caitlin Clark has been in a funk now for about 3 or 4 games.
Yeah. Like, she looked incredible her first 2 games back from her injury, but she is really struggling.
I wonder if there's anything to what Jet said earlier about maybe Caitlin Clark's still just not 100%.
Yeah, it could be.
I didn't think she was 100% when she started the season. When she got injured in the preseason, and a lot of people felt that way, that she probably felt pressured to play the rest of the preseason because they were playing in Iowa and to start the season, right? And then she left for a couple of weeks. She comes back. She has a couple of good games. And she starts struggling again. Is that still lingering around or what?
But, I mean, she did say herself she didn't want to come back till she was 100%. So, like, what is it with her then? If that's not it.
Hey, listen. Going up against the Sparks and the Dallas Wings, maybe we'll see what happens. I wonder if Paige Beckers is going to be on Caitlin Clark most of the game.
Oh, I hope.
Paige, really good defenders.
Yes.
One of her nicknames in college was Paige Blockers.
Blockers. So that's going to be a fun matchup if it does happen on Friday. If they face off or, go at each other.
It'll just be a matter of time for CC. It'll be a matter of time.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, having production from around her like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston is absolutely crucial. I mean, Boston and Mitchell, they combined for what, 57 points?
20. Yeah, it's 57 points. Yep. Sheesh, more than half the points. Jay Frontuzzi with the $2 donation. Guys, I can't believe the trades. KD to H-Town. What?
KD to H-Town. I love that move for the Houston Rockets. Love it. They didn't get everything they gave up. They were willing to give up. They didn't have to give up anything they didn't want to. They did not want to give up Sengun. They didn't want to touch Tari Eason at all. Jabari Smith. They didn't have to. So they're ready to roll next year. I love the trade, Desmond Bane to the Orlando Magic. That was a great move for them. What else? Today, KCP, Kristaps Porzingis traded to the Atlanta Hawks. Great move for the Boston Celtics. Over the last couple of days, they moved off those contracts of Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. They freed up over $60 million per year. They had to get out of that second apron. Now, here's the thing. They bring in Anthony Simons, who can be a bucket, but he's also injury prone himself, and he plays piss poor. He's one of the worst defenders in the backcourt. He is. But he's probably not going to stay there long. He's on an expiring contract, which is good for Boston money-wise. So, looks like Brad Stevens is not exactly punting this next year, because they'll still be very competitive in the Eastern Conference. But it looks like he's really just gearing up for the 2026-2027 season.
Yeah, no Jason Tatum. The entire year next year is going to suck. But now, Josh, there is rumors that they're still taking calls on both Jaylen Brown and Derek White.
Sure. Jaylen, he's been rumored so many times throughout his career in Boston.
Yes.
Derek White, I wouldn't want to touch that dude. Unless someone was giving up something crazy, I wouldn't want to give Derek White. He has been immensely crucial for the Boston Celtics.
Because they are right now just under that second apron. I wonder if they want to trade one more of those two away to get really underneath that second apron.
It had to be something big.
Big.
It'd have to be something really, really big. Obviously.
I wonder who would have interest in. Well, I know a lot of people would have interest in those two teams, guys, because they're great. Stupid.
You know what I was just thinking?
Huh?
What if they called up San Antonio?
Ooh.
What if they called up San Antonio, dangling Jaylen Brown? Hey, San Antonio, Hey, what's up, guy? What's up? Brad Stevens here. You guys have a lot of guards over there. You got Stephon Castle, you have De'Aaron Fox, and we all know you're going to be drafting Dylan Harper at the number 2 pick. Would you guys like Jaylen Brown for some of those young assets, draft picks?
Ooh, that would not be bad, man. Hey, remember last time they got a guard from San Antonio, Josh? It was Derek White.
I wonder if Boston will be one of the teams calling San Antonio. You have to imagine with their draft picks, someone's going to be calling them.
Oh, no,
Multiple
no.
teams are going to be calling San Antonio.
Mhm.
The Brooklyn Nets, how many picks do they have in this first round?
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 6 now.
6 after today's trades?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
freaking wild, man.
Yeah. Brooklyn is drafting at 8. They're drafting at 19. They're drafting at 27. And I don't think they have everything. Oh, and 26.
Okay, so 4. My bad, 4.
4.
But still, that's a lot of first round picks, man.
They have 5 first round picks. So,
5.
yeah, I was going to say, like,
Okay.
I think one of them's not showing here.
Okay. Holy crap.
Rozier just said, Shams just told Stephen Van Pelt not to go to sleep.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
We getting a late night Sam's bomb or whatever it's called from him?
Crazy Dog says JT's going to come back and see all these new faces and be like, who are you people?
Who are you people?
Boston's going to look different. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
By that 2026, 2027 season, they're going to have to look different. They already are.
Yep.
They already are.
That's 2nd April, man.
Check Discord DM. Let's see if I can open it.
Jets.
Wow. So Sham says, don't go to sleep yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Hope it's a
Oh,
word.
Jets. 1,000 career assists. Oh, my goodness.
You weren't lying.
1,000 career assists? How about that?
Okay, Jets. Good shit.
Got a whole banner and everything.
That's
Awesome.
That's a massive ass banner, too.
I know. That's incredible.
Hey, good job, Jets.
1,000 assists in volleyball. Rocha, how many assists did you get in playing volleyball?
1,001.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I want to spike a ball on Roach's head. You Jets.
That'll bounce all the way to the moon.
To the moon. Oh my God, we lost to the Marlins. Come on, man. Josh, we lost to the Marlins.
Oh my goodness. Where's Ace Bailey going to go? Okay, so Ace Bailey did not work out for any team. And it's my understanding, from what I've read, that he probably did that because he probably got assurances that he's gonna go somewhere. He's gonna intentionally tank his draft stock because there's probably a team that's for sure gonna take him where he will go and get the right amount of minutes, the right kind of production for him, and get a massive first when he's up for that first contract, and get a massive contract. So he'll take a slide here in the draft by intentionally not working out for anybody, and then go to the right situation for him to have a big first contract. Who is that team? It's speculated that it's Washington at 6.
Really?
Washington at 6, maybe Utah at 5.
At 5? Huh. It's Dallas, San Antonio, Philly, Charlotte, Utah, Washington.
By the way, Crazy Dog says Nets have the 8th, their own, the 19th, Milwaukee, the 22nd, Los Angeles Lakers, the 26th for the Knicks, and the 27th from Houston picks in the first round this year. Dude, Crazy Dog, thank you for that. That's clutch.
Thank you. I mean,
that's where they get it from.
There's no way they're going to actually use all 5 of those picks, right? I mean, that's a lot of, wow.
Rozier just tagged us on Twitter. Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, Shams just told SVP Van Pelt not to go to sleep.
Huh.
Kyrie Irving agrees to extension. So did Daniel Gafford.
Ben Gafford.
This draft is super important for Phoenix, especially the offseason. If we are able to somehow trade Beal, I'd be so happy.
I bet. It'd be great for y'all. Let's see, though. Let's see if your front office will actually do something this postseason. Or offseason. Birch says they changed the hours to Kroger in Athens, Georgia as well to 11.
Yeah. All the other grocery stores like Walmart closes at 10, H-E-B closes at 11. So Kroger being open till 1 o'clock in the morning, they used to be 24/7 for the longest time until 2020 during COVID. But when they came back, they stayed open till 1. And that was so big for me because I'm such a night owl. And by the time we're done here and we're setting up and I got everything situated, it's usually like around 12:30 or something like that.
Yeah.
And if I need to go to the store, that was huge for me. And now that's not an option anymore. So it's like, that sucks.
That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Or you can just go to Buc-ee's.
Could go to Buc-ee's, but it's not a full grocery store.
That's true. That's true.
You don't want to go there for candy?
Candy, some watermelon, cherry sours.
Travis Rudd, we thank you, man.
Hey, Travis.
I got a 2026 third and a trade to 2027 third and Brandon Boston to Goodrich. And what did Goodrich get?
Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, what did Rich get?
Guys, imagine if Bonner goes to the Mercury and the Fever make the WNBA finals, and so did the Mercury. Dewana Bonner facing the Fever and Cunningham going against her former team. I could see it being a chippy one. That's where I think Bonner's going to end up. I think she's going to end up on the Mercury with her wife.
Makes sense. With you said Alyssa Thomas, right? It's her wife?
Crispy Flota says, do you have a Winco by you? I'm from DFW and they're 24. Let me see.
I love Winco.
I know we don't have one in our city. In my specific city. The closest one, there's one about 10 minutes away.
Oh, that's not bad.
Like on the way to like right before, like maybe like 2-3 exits before Buc-ee's.
Oh, okay.
I never even noticed that place.
Huh.
It is 24/7. Bro, that's clutch. Crispy Flautas. Dab me up. That's clutch, man.
Have you shopped at Winco before?
No.
Oh, it's a good store. I like Winco. We got one in our city.
Dude, it's 24/7 and it's on the way to Buc-ee's.
Okay. I did not realize Winco was 24/7. I just looked mine up. Mine in my city is too. I did not realize that.
Yvette says, I love Winco too.
It's good.
Damn.
It's a good place.
All right. Crispy Flautas. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I've never been here before.
What a name.
Jet says, I also made enchiladas and rice. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Love enchiladas.
Enchiladas sound really freaking good right now. I'm hungry.
I'm looking at pictures of Winco.
It's nice.
They got a lot.
Mm-hmm. Big store. Did not realize they were 24/7. What the hell?
It kind of reminds me of Albertsons back in the day.
I've heard of Albertsons. We didn't have any here.
Man, holy crap. You guys have huge aisles of like these candy and nuts.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't love
nuts? Like entire drums.
Winco's freaking awesome, man. It really is.
I wonder what brand chocolate milk they got.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they have their own brand.
Oh man, they sell big bags of popcorn.
Oh, I know.
like that.
Dang. Ouch. Ow.
I like that.
Oh, that hurt. I was surprised Magmagor and Agrumake didn't have a good game on the board. They were terrible on the board today, Jets.
Aaliyah Boston, Dantas, Lexi was boxing out.
Mm-hmm.
They did a great job keeping the Storm off the boards, especially denying them second chance opportunities tonight.
And that's the thing. Fever have been struggling on the boards over the last few games, so it's good to finally see them have a good one.
If I'm Stephanie White, I'm showing them the tape from tonight and being like, from now on, that's how you play.
Yes.
That's how you play. That's how you crash those sports.
Screw the Aces game. Screw the Valkyries game. That's how you play.
Brazier says, I've been to Winco when I went to Boise, Idaho. I love that store. Damn, yeah. I'm hitting that place up.
Hell yeah.
I'm hitting it hard.
So hard.
Yusuf, too sweet, man.
Too sweet, bro.
Too sweet. Over 600 people still here, chilling. After these streams, if you guys are brand new here, after the streams, we talk about the game, and we just kind of like hang out, talk about whatever you guys want.
We chilling like a villain.
Yep.
Chick billin'. Hey, we love you, Yusuf. Too sweet, man.
All right, Rocha, with over 600 people still watching, can you tell us your deepest, darkest fears?
I don't fear no one.
You fear no one?
Or nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet, man. Ducks? Okay, that's fair, Jets.
Rocha's afraid of ducks.
I am afraid of ducks.
He's afraid of ducks. Him and the Ducks have a legacy war going on.
We do. We really do, man. I kick them all the time. Whoa, no, I don't. Petter. I'm loving it. Ted Lockett says, Josh, please give us a detailed view of Winco. The nearest one to me is in Tulsa. Kind of a hard commute since I live near Cincy.
A detailed view of Winco? Well, I don't know if you've ever had an Albertsons, but it kind of reminds me of Albertsons. They have a big deli. They have a massive aisle of candy and nuts, unlike I've ever seen. I thought HEB had a big aisle of their own like candy and nuts that you can get from like a dispense.
Yeah.
Oh my! I mean, like entire drums of it. It's a big store, 24/7. They have some organic food. There's foods there too. Not that I probably ever have it, but their deli looks good. Their meat section.
And Josh, they got some good ass French bread.
French bread?
Yes.
Parlez-vous Francois over here, baby.
Francois.
And Winco is cheap too. I like the sound of that.
It's really good pricey, man.
Sara Lee pies, $2.98 a piece.
Sara Lee what?
Sara Lee pies.
Oh, pies.
Like pumpkin pie, apple pie, and stuff like that.
I thought you said prize pie. Damn, that's good.
They have a massive produce. It reminds me of HEB's produce. It's big.
Pause.
There's a picture of a guy at the candy dispensers.
Yeah.
And he took a picture and he just looks like he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to get. He's gonna get it all.
I want it all. Brazier, we would love for Shams to drop a bomb right now while we're live, man.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of waiting for that right now.
I know, yeah.
I was gonna end the stream a little bit early tonight, so that way I can get back to work on the NBA draft for tomorrow. But when you told me that, I'm like, let's just hold it off for a little bit longer.
Father Time, you never heard of Winkle? I have a butcher though. I never heard of butcher.
A butcher?
Yeah, like a store called Butcher.
Oh.
I was a butcher in my past life.
Damn, these Winco beef hot links are massive.
Ooh, who doesn't love a good hot link? I love me a good glizzy. Like God, I've been sneezing all freaking night. Like, damn it. Ugh. You been looking?
Hi, Jacob. I thought I saw someone from around the corner.
Corner 3. Hey.
Roach, what are you eating tonight?
Yep. Pork and mashed potatoes. Just a simple dinner tonight. It's pretty late here. Well, I know it's later for you, but it's almost 10 o'clock here, so I don't like to eat too heavy sometimes at night. Even though I'm a heavy dude. Ooh, nice job, Strider. Celtics are trying to get a top pick in the draft?
Who?
The Celtics.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, Jalen Brown.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to call San Antonio.
Bro.
They're going to call San Antonio. They're going to fucking trade Jalen Brown.
Oh, my God.
They're going to trade him Jaylen Brown for some of their young assets. They're probably going to try to make a play for Stephon Castle. I mean, Stephon Castle, a good defender, downhill attacker.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Boston, I would want Stephon Castle. Or maybe they want that Dylan Harper pick and that second first round pick they have.
Number 14.
Dude, if Boston's trying to move up to a top end pick, they got to be calling San Antonio.
I try to think. I don't know if there's like any rumors of any other teams that are dangling their draft pick. So it has to be San Antonio. Oh my gosh.
Josh, are you gonna watch that new show from Marvel, Ironheart? The first 3 episodes come out tomorrow on Disney Plus. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Ironheart.
I don't know if I'll be able to watch it tomorrow, but I'll definitely check that out.
Huh.
Josh, your Bulls have a pick in the draft tomorrow night. We are drafting at number 12. We're drafting at 12. We are not going to be looking at a guard. We're going to be looking for some size. We're looking for some size. I was kind of hoping the Bulls would probably try to move up a little bit and go for Malik from Duke. I would love that dude.
I don't know why I thought Orlando had you guys' pick this year. I don't know why I thought that.
Okay. Yeah. Or come on, Malik. Either him or it could be that French guy, Behringer.
Oh, I saw some highlights of him today. He's got a massive wingspan.
We could go after Behringer from France.
Hey, French draft picks have had a lot of success in the NBA. Probably. Then you can always say that Palais Fou Francois, or however it goes. Okay.
I'm excited for the draft tomorrow.
Do you guys have first round picks? The Warriors don't. Ours went to Miami.
I'm excited for the draft tomorrow. What's gonna go down? There's already been a lot of moves in the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Sham says there's more moves to come. Boston's looking to get into the top end of the draft.
Yep.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Bro.
Oh, I'm excited.
Just like all these rumors going around. I know they're just rumors, but still, man.
Rozier tagged us on Twitter.
Oh, what is this?
I didn't see a tag here. Do you see it?
Yeah, new. Per sources, Celtics trying to move into the lottery. Illinois guard Capris Chedekowski is said to be a target. Also, Drew Holiday reportedly unhappy about being dealt to the Blazers. Another trade possible.
Yeah, I completely see that.
Okay.
I didn't think he was going to stay there. I thought he was going to get moved again, just like last time. He got traded there and moved immediately. He said he didn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there, and I don't blame him. Why would he go there? Why would he want to stay? Now, Portland, they were one of the best defenses from January into the rest of the season. I think they were top 6 defensively. Tony Kamani, Donovan Klingman, they started locking down defensively. And I don't know if they thought Drew Holiday wanted to be a part of that and a mentor to these young guys, but what incentive does Drew Holiday have to do that?
Facts.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what guy did you say that they were targeting, Boston?
Illinois guard. Like, his name is hard to say. Kasparis Jacounis, something like that.
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
I see. They're looking for big guard right here.
Big guard, okay.
He dissects the defenses out of pick and rolls with great positional size, smart, and playmaking savvy. There is considerable confidence in his shot making. Weaknesses, though, not exceptionally explosive.
Okay.
He struggled with turnovers and shooting consistency as opposing defenses locked in on him in the season. He has some questions to answer on the defensive end and with learning to stay in front of quicker guards.
Okay, so it needs to improve a little bit on his consistency, sounds like.
I think it's a smoke screen.
Oh.
I don't think they're just going to get into the lottery. I think they're looking, with what they have still to offer, I think they're looking to make a bigger splash and just get into the lottery. Because he is projected to go at the tail end of the lottery.
Okay. Well, if they would have traded for that number 14 pick for San Antonio, that's right there at the edge of the end of the lottery.
That is, yeah, literally the end of the lottery.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, you're right. Number 14. So maybe they do something where they can get up to that. Oh, yeah, Ruggiero saw this, that Bailey will be announcing the Sharks' first-round selection on Friday. Well, we have two. We have the number 2 pick, and I think the number 30 pick. So that's freaking awesome. Now, number 2 pick, Mike Guerrero said we're going to take whoever it is, probably going to be Michael Mizza, the center. But number 30, there's rumors that we could either try to trade up to go get a defenseman or trade back into the second round. So we'll see. Bailey actually is able to pronounce two on Friday. Looking forward to who the Sharks pick on Friday. Hopefully it's Michael Mizza. He's a really good center. I forgot where he played. I think he plays in the OHL right now. So we got the NBA.
Right. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying we got the NBA draft tomorrow, and then Josh and myself, we got the NHL draft on Friday, where his Hawks are drafting 3 and my Sharks are drafting 2.
See.
See.
But what's up, Asia?
Hi, Asia.
¿Cómo estás?
Good to see you.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and head out. It's almost midnight, and I got a lot of work to do today. So does Rocha. He's got to mow the lawn.
Again, yes.
Weed whacker, get the edges. You know, shovel the driveway.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow in the driveway right now.
Yep. Roger's got to shovel the snow and then mow the lawn.
Yep.
All right, folks, where we're gonna head out. What an incredible night! Absolutely phenomenal late night stream here. Fever taking down the Seattle Storm and ending their win streak, 94-86. Thank you everyone who tuned in. The regulars, the newbies tonight. Shout out to the Mod Squad holding it down. Cult of Fury Elite. Shout out to Sarah Carpenter once again, Dr. Sarah, for becoming a member. Shout out to Paul for the gift of membership tonight. Shout out to Avatar for the donations tonight, as well as Timothy Allen. And June, thank you for the $50 bombs. Everyone who donated, everyone who subscribed, thank y'all so much. It means a whole lot to us. Y'all blew up this stream. We look forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow night for the NBA draft.
Thank y'all so much. We love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Don't get traded.
Yeah, don't get traded. Good luck.
Rocha gets traded. The Sports Fury has traded Rocha to Philly 500 for 3 future first-round picks in the YouTube content creator draft.
Hey, at least I'm worth 3 first-round picks. Shoot.
Rocha is never getting traded.
Never.
He has a no-trade clause.
I do. I signed that.
But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Father Time, thank you.
Thank you.